but
Oh,
now
son of a biscuit.
my webcam isn't even here. Video capture device. There we go. It's an image file now. It's trying to pretend like it's an image file. Okay.
No. Oh, man, it's Thursday.
There we go.
Uh,
Step by
I
step by
wouldn't lie to
step.
you. I wouldn't lie to you.
Now we can open up RuneScape again. Can burp like nasty. We
Yeah, I had
hope you're
to
enjoying
put
our
that Nelly
game.
song on. What?
It's trying to get me to recommend RuneScape to friends.
Oh.
Like, bro, I just started playing.
I wouldn't recommend it to my worst enemy.
Ooh, I see what level we're on. Okay. Grand Exchange booth. Come over here. Why won't anybody sell me their logs? Create buy offer. Log. Logs. Oh, oops. I want to subtract. Let's just overpay like fuck for them. Burn. Yep, instant buy. Alright, cool. Collect coins.
That's unfortunately how life is at the Grand Exchange.
But they let you... They give you back the money that you overpaid.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Okay, gotta deposit all logs. We can withdraw a bunch of logs, deposit all coins, withdraw more logs. We're gonna...
Don't forget your box.
I got my tinderbox. We're just gonna make a bunch of fires now.
Yes, time to set the will of the blaze.
This is life in RuneScape. You do the same thing over and over and over again in 8-bit, and the only thing that makes it worth it is the banger
Number
soundtrack.
go up. Number go up. Number higher. Better.
Oh, will he just continue queuing? Did I queue those up, or did I just waste logs by doing that?
Did you use a log on a fire?
No, I used the tinderbox on a log, and then I immediately used the tinderbox on another log. And it removed the log from my inventory, but I don't think it did anything.
Back if you actually lit the fire, and you'll see another fire. Otherwise, you just dropped it on the ground underneath the fire.
Oh, I did.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to wait until you, like, step back. There's, like, a rhythm to it. So you'll light the log and then you'll step back, and as soon as you see your character step back, then you can light the other fire.
Right.
You have it, like, ready, so you, like, click on the tinderbox, click on the log, click on the tinderbox. As you step back, click on the log.
Right. No, I think I got the flow for show, but... ooh, I lit that one instantly. It requires just enough attention that you can't do other stuff.
I know, and that's what people consider AFK in RuneScape.
AFK in RuneScape. Yeah, I'm gonna like... could like play like maybe a game of chess while I did this bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, there are, like, there's levels of AFK in RuneScape. For sure. Only 54 more Dust Devils.
Ah! No, I don't fancy buying some jewelry. Get out of my face.
What?
This Bob Barter with herbs wants to sell me jewelry.
Oh, one of the NPCs of the Grand Exchange.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's several NPCs standing there.
Hey, what up, Colossal? It'd be I should hop in Discord with us. No, go back.
Yeah.
Oh, I got Colossal. I'm pretty sure I got my payout from my federal refund, so I can pay you back. So I'll call tomorrow's my day off. Is tomorrow Saturday or? Yeah, they should be open tomorrow. Pretty sure. Are they open on Saturdays?
This thing is kicking my ass, dude. Oh no.
My fire making is level 14.
See how fast that is?
Yeah, it's so fast. It's so fast, I'm gonna...
It really is. What do I want here?
Guess you just kind of like play RuneScape with one hand and like, you know, do whatever you want with the other hand.
Eat a sandwich.
Eat a fucking sandwich.
Eat it, yeah. That's right.
Make a sandwich.
I was gonna say something else that starts with M, but you know.
Like
Master duel.
Master
maneuver
duel.
your vehicle.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, there you go.
We do not condone maneuvering vehicles and playing RuneScape on this stream.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't, but that's how I got most of my combat skills to where they are now.
I can now light abyssal lanterns with oak logs.
Yeah, you need an abyssal lantern first, which is through the minigame Guardians of the Rift. Oh, Dark Totem Base. I need that.
Bro, I'm pissed.
What happened?
Why, man?
Can't eat spicy food
Why?
or I'll die.
What do you mean?
What?
I don't know, man.
Is that what
When
the
I eat
doctor
spicy
said?
food, I mean, probably worth it.
This guy's got a toothy vagina as a pet.
Oh, yeah, dude. There's some ugly looking pets out there. The uglier they are, the harder they are to get, honestly.
Nice.
It's wild.
So you're saying
So
if I grind hard and sacrifice my life for RuneScape, I can have a pet that looks like ass too?
Yes. Reflect how you feel afterwards.
Nice. That guy drew graffiti that looks like a log, I think. Oh wait, no, his name is Rolobo Blinyo.
Bro, I would rather play on a fucking, excuse my French, like a Minecraft server that's like got no rules on it.
That'd be kind of fun. You just get DDoSed every time you try to play.
That sounds like a really good time.
Yep. That's what they say. I'm pretty sure I got
No, you
DDoSed
sound
in
like
StarCraft earlier. Dude, I played like, Jade, I went on like a 15 game winning streak in StarCraft. I'm back up to 2850 MMR, bro.
You should stream that.
Yeah.
Master StarCraft.
You need a master.
Oak. Now I can buy oak log.
I was watching some StarCraft, human player playing against an AI player in Brood War. The AI got like shat on like almost every time.
Oh yeah.
it didn't have any like fancy gas or mineral mining tricks that it could do, like in StarCraft 2 when they fucking build a little thing in between the command depot and the Vespian.
Yeah,
just,
that
like,
was shit.
little
That was
bunker.
the shit, I should say. That was dope.
I remember when you showed me that. Yeah, they don't even do like any kind of mineral mining like that, but they still have like over 2,000 APM, but just roll over to a human strat.
Oh, the
Weird.
ice cream.
Yeah, the Terran one specifically, like, just did nothing. It went up to like almost 700 gas.
Well, that's because whoever's writing the script obviously sucks.
Yeah,
I should
fucked up.
say it comes down to the script itself. Like what? It would obviously be better if the script was better. You know.
Right.
I wonder why people like StarCraft 1 has been out for a longer time than StarCraft 2. Why doesn't somebody come out with a cool StarCraft 1 script like bot?
They're trying.
Oh no. I'm out of space in my inventory.
Are you playing the Rune, Danny?
Yeah.
With River right now?
Hey, Pepe Man Zom, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Hex Squad, yo. I'm glad you enjoy the aesthetic of lighting fires. I as well am learning to love the aesthetic of lighting fires to a banger 8-bit soundtrack. Oh, thanks, man.
Bro, Miyazaki of Dark Souls is the Bob Dylan of video games.
Miyazaki in Dark Souls is the Bob Dylan of video games. Because he writes games that are slightly depressing and also
I can only hear like half of things you're saying. I'm sorry.
also just
No, like
amazing or what?
just of Miyazaki of Dark Souls, that Miyazaki-san.
I
is,
appreciate that, Pepe, man. But I just want to know, I just have to take the opportunity to ask really quick before we continue this. What is it that you love about my videos, man? Is it just like having a homie to play games with and watch? Or you don't really have to answer, but like, it just feels like I'm just gaming sometimes, you know? Okay, so what are you saying? Miyazaki of Dark Souls. You're talking about the guy that wrote Dark Souls, right? Like, that made the first Dark Souls?
Yeah. Yeah, he's Bob Dylan because he made like one metaphorical game, and so everything he wrote after that, everyone thinks it's like super profound. Like just like Bob Dylan, apparently.
That's funny.
That was something I saw in a video. I didn't come up with it.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it's like a video about. What?
I mean, like, the games have been high quality ever since he started making games. So, I mean, they have been all high quality.
No, yeah, it's not a quality argument. It's like just of like picking apart every like bit of dialogue or text for lore, like type beat,
Right.
and thinking there's like some big thing behind it.
Even if there's not.
Right.
Love your Hell for Dummies series. Oh, yeah, no problem. That was a bit of a journey doing the Hell for Dummies series. Because when I first started the series, I did the first 70, you've probably already picked this up, but I did the first 75% of the series when you could queue directly into the crypts. And then when they changed it to Ruins mode, they also, like, steadily added a bunch of changes to the game that, like, incited more and more PvP into the game. So I was, like, sneaking down into hell over and over and over again through 2 layers of dungeon, like, just to get a chance at catching the next episode. with people like, it felt like people coming out of the woodwork trying to murder me all day, dude. And by the time I caught that last episode, I was like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'm glad that series helped. It was a journey though. It was a big journey. I can't wait. I honestly can't wait until next season too. I'm just waiting for them to release next season. There's gonna be new server lag and new bugs and new glitches, and they're gonna patch out a bunch of my cheese, I'm sure, because I've got one of the main tutorials on how to do the Inferno. So no doubt they're gonna get rid of a bunch of my cheeses. I'm gonna have to make a bunch of new videos. Who is this guy? Niles says he needs my help.
Yeah,
Is this an axe, a ring, or a shield? It's an axe, dude. What are you, blind? I hope you like your present. I must be leaving now. He gave me... Is that supposed to be an emote? I didn't see it. I think he gave me some
It'll
coins.
say in the chat what you got.
You just... Wait, the fire... You tempt 240 coins. He gave me coins.
There you go.
Nice.
He just walked up and he's like, I'm stupid. Do you know what this is? And he gave you money for it. He paid you for your time.
Not bad, not bad. Who is this Relobo Bolino? Prices. Dude,
he's an NPC.
He sells logs.
No, he doesn't.
Wait, what? Oh, he just lets me examine them?
Yeah, he's like the stock trader of logs, and he's like, I'm watching the prices of logs.
Oh. Interesting. My, fire making skill is becoming as God. Oh yeah. You have to have the 7 TV Google Twitch extension to see those emotes. Oh, I don't know if Streamlabs has that or not. I wonder if I could set it up. Man, this is an amazing game, Danny. I'm so glad you showed me this.
Is $40 good for a PlayStation?
Oh, what? For a PlayStation 1? Yeah, that's good. We got ours for $100 back in the day, and with inflation, that's like a fifth of the price or something.
Oh no, what if that shit don't work?
Then you're hosed. Okay, yeah. Maybe... Okay, 7 TV Google Twitch extension.
What's happening on Twitch?
7 TV Streamlabs. Emote's not showing. Okay. It used to work, so I don't know if something got updated recently, but now they are not showing up. I've double checked to see that I have it on. Yeah, same issue, same not working for me. It's not working. Check this for BBB. Resetting the browser source on OBS. It's a global issue. I hope they fix it soon. Viewers will not understand what it is. Twitch. So is it not showing on my channel too with the emote? I'm gonna look. Yeah, it looks like it's not showing. Enable 7 TV on Twitch. Oh, it's on an end user. It's on an end user basis. So each person that has it enabled can see it, but even if I don't have it, I still won't be able to see it. So, What? Okay, Danny, what level am I shooting for right now?
50.
And what level of logs am I going for next, brother?
Let me take a look here while I'm here. Oak logs at 15, willow logs at 30, and maple logs at 45.
Willow logs, then maple.
I guess you could do teak logs at 35.
And why am I doing this?
So we can play Winter Tot.
And what will Winter Tot specifically help me get to grind?
Winter Tot will allow you to do some fire making and wood cutting and fletching, and there's also, you get reward caskets every game that you complete.
So it'll help
So you
me.
can
Those are skills that don't sound very useful in a dungeon fighting monsters.
Yeah, I mean, as far as mini games go that affect combat, there's Soul Wars.
What do I need to grind to get that?
I'm pretty sure you can just do Soul Wars right off the bat. It's just you won't be able to get any points because people will just murder you. You're low level.
I thought you said there was a PvP game that
Bounty
puts
Hunter?
everybody at the same level.
Oh, Last Man Standing. You need a total level of 750 to play Last Man Standing.
Really? So it puts you on an even playing field, but you have to be a god to play it.
What? A total level of 750 is nothing.
Right. Right, I forgot.
The maximum total level is 2,277.
So a third of the total maximum level is nothing. Wait.
It's not a third, and also yes. Because the grind to get your stat from 1 to 70, like any given stat, is like 500,000 experience.
What the fuck did I sign up for?
Did you pay?
One half of the
Yeah,
total
I picked
amount.
up an extra 2 hours at work today just so I could.
Bro.
You know what the... So, 99 is 13,040,something thousand XP. One half of max is 92. 92 is like 6.5 million XP. So to get from 92 to 99, you have to do it all over again, essentially.
Nice.
So yeah, the last levels, super hard to get. So early levels go by super fast for everything.
Well, yeah. Figured
So
it
getting
kind of be that way,
750
but
total
then
level
it's
is
not
not
really
hard.
like doing it all over again because you have methods of getting that XP faster by the time
Much
you get
faster.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, true that. But yeah, no, I mean, just saying that 750 total level is not a lot.
Pepe Man Zombie says you should get high as fuck, lol. Yeah. That sounds about right for this type
Oh,
of shit
yeah.
going on. It's completely inverse to StarCraft because my win rate is much higher when I'm sober.
Yeah, StarCraft, good luck with that shit.
Like,
Well, yeah, that
I'm
requires
playing some
focus.
StarCraft.
You won't need to focus until you're doing like difficult content.
Yeah, difficult runes.
Yeah, dude. You don't think that there's difficult content in RuneScape? I guarantee that endgame content in RuneScape requires much more focus than like anything that you guys do in like StarCraft and stuff.
Oh, that's big talk, bud. That is big
I
fucking
promise.
talk, bro.
You promise
You've never
that you
played
never
StarCraft.
watched a StarCraft game? Okay.
Yeah, have you ever
Or
seen
played it?
StarCraft?
Okay.
I mean, the same goes for you, though.
Have you literally ever even seen a game of StarCraft?
Yeah, I can promise that.
StarCraft, there is no
the same
skill ceiling in StarCraft, Daniel. There, like, is not a skill ceiling. So the top
there's
gamers...
just the best guy.
Yeah, there's just whoever is currently the best at it.
Yeah.
Is there a best Runescape player?
There is, yeah.
There is, yeah, his name is Woots.
Yeah, but even Woots, like, what's his name?
Woots. WOOX.
Wooks. Like, woot.
There's a used method in like combat named after him. It's called Woots walking.
I heard you like really considering your words before you said them too. When you were gonna compare this game to StarCraft, you were like, pause for a second.
He was telling me, he was like, take out this car side, and I was like trying to finish something up in RuneScape just now. So I actually didn't hear like anything you guys were saying.
We were saying that there's no skill ceiling in StarCraft. Like, how can you even say that it takes more attention when you can devote literally as much attention as humanly possible to the game, and you're still not playing at optimum capacity?
What?
Because they both have that.
I don't understand.
I'm saying that, like, the best human being that could exist at StarCraft could play the game and devote 100% of his attention to the game at optimum capacity, and he still wouldn't be performing as well as possible at the game. There is, like, no skill ceiling at the game.
Go for, like, just about anything. You can always do it better.
Yeah, but it's integral in the game of StarCraft that, like, if you were even marginally better than your opponent, you win.
I mean, that's how it would be for PvP.
There's not even any RNG. Like, it's all numbers. Like, you play even...
Well, the RNG would be the hidden aspect.
I think there's
random.
There's one thing in StarCraft that is RNG based that I can think of, period, and it's which side, when you play as Terran, which side of the building your unit pops out of when it finishes building.
Have a good night.
That's the one thing that's RNG.
And no, also like their build patterns. Like, so if someone does a little proxy, and then they spot it early and put some lings on there, the SCV could just fucking like phase through the build,
right?
And shit.
Yeah, that's the one thing.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. That's kind of what I'm talking about. Is that build pattern also dictates what side of the building the SCV pops out on. So, but that's the one thing I can.
Yeah, but it's also just completely up to the SCVs, like RNG, like how it builds.
Right.
I think that working with RNG would make something more difficult.
Well,
yeah.
No. I think working with RNG takes it out of your hands entirely and just leaves it up to chance.
No. That is absolutely not true.
Yeah, I agree.
You can
with
work
Danny.
with RNG. You just have to be good at estimations, you know? And being prepared. Like, I'm telling you, man, if you watch some of these, like sweaty-ass PvP people, dude, it's like, they're cracked, man. It's ridiculous. But I mean, there's, like, also other things, like what I was talking about, like, endgame content, like the Inferno. You have to be incredibly mechanically good at the game to be able to accomplish it. Right. And there's people that do it as like a job. They sell services. Like, they'll go onto your account and achieve an infernal cape for you if you give them money.
Which is not something, of course, I would ever do.
I'd be scared.
Given how hardcore I am.
Well, I mean, I'd just be scared too. I mean, I'm obviously not going to be getting it as Fatal Tape because I'm not mechanically good at the game. But I don't want to lose my account. You know, I've got like 2,200 hours in the game on that account. It take a lot of effort to get that back.
Right. All right.
Yeah.
Good gracious.
Oh yeah, no, there is actually, now that I'm thinking about it, there is a combat mini game that we could do together that I probably should do on my Iron Man too, so that would be cool. It's called Pest Control. I need to do like 25 hours of pest control. So, if you want to do 25 hours of pest control with me, that would be cool.
Yeah, well, I gotta make a schedule for this game because there's no way I'm gonna get into it that hard when I'm already hard into StarCraft. Well, I should say I need to make time for StarCraft, and once the new season of Dark and Darker kicks off again, I'm gonna go hard at that too to make sure my tutorials are still on point. And also, also, you know, nurture the health of my Twitch stream because that's where most of my inflow comes from. And I just love that game. But
all good.
Like, I'd be down to play like a certain amount of time, like every night or whatever.
Son of a... Oh.
This game is adorable as all hell, though. And I remember back in the day, I always wanted to get into it. I just never had $14 a month to spend a month on it when I was like 12.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not holding my breath that you're gonna continue playing now.
Oh, I'm level 31 now.
The only requirement for playing Pest Control is a combat level of 40.
Oh, I got that already.
No, you
wait,
don't.
no, I don't. I got a combat level of 23 right now.
Yeah, but that won't be difficult to level up. Like, if you get a bunch of defense levels, that'll skyrocket your combat level.
But even in PvP, I want to kind of be a glass cannon because that's my whole playstyle anyway.
Okay, well then don't get defense levels.
I accidentally took it to 4 earlier.
I just, like, if you ever want to know the most efficient way to do something, I'll tell you. Otherwise, you do it how you want to do it. That's the whole experience of RuneScape.
Just don't ever do something to me like when you accidentally burn my sexy chick in Elden Ring.
Well, I don't know. There's nothing that's gonna, like, cosmetically change your person. I mean, you could change the color of your skin if you do a holiday event.
Oh, God,
you want to be a green person or a purple person?
Oh, I'm racist against purple people.
I mean, you can revert it easily, too, so... I mean, it's like, if you're making a main account, nothing will ruin your account. If you want to make a pure, then a pure wants, like, 99 magic, 99 range, 99 strength. 60
no
attack.
Defense?
Yeah, no pure has defense. The only PvP builds that have defense are, like, Zerkers.
Okay, but something that I don't understand, and something that I was thinking about today while I was in the shower, and I was like, huh, and then I pissed on myself a little, was if you're a pure, and then you go and you fight somebody with, like, your 70 attack, or whatever,
Uh-huh.
won't it level up?
Your attack?
Yeah.
Well, that's why you have it on strength. You get 99 strength, and you always have it on aggressive, which will give you strength XP.
Right, so then you'll level up your strength on accident. Or...
You want 99 strength.
Oh. Okay,
Any
so
tier
that
that's
you just
using a
set it
melee
on...
weapon wants some strength.
Okay. Gotcha. Alright, what kind of logs do I do now that I'm level 30?
Willow. Those are going to be a bit more expensive. Not by much. But, I mean, you've got cash money, dog. It's all good. And I'm more than willing to give you resources. I do that, like, with, like, a bunch of the people in my clan. Like, I gave Trinaxis 10 mil the other day. I just saw them at the Grand Exchange, and I was like, oh, you're in my clan. And I was like, here, have 10 mil. And they were like, no, I won't take it. And I was like, take the money! I forced them to take my money.
Why didn't you do that with me so I could get my bond? James Bond.
Well, because Trinaxis plays the game. You just started, and I don't know if you're here to stay.
Bro.
I'm more than willing to, like, give you the resources that you need to level up and stuff. But I'm giving you membership, you know, for long-term investment. You're going to have to play for those 14 days if I give you a bond.
But 14 days is a great test trial.
Yeah. It sure is. I also pay for membership on 2 accounts right now.
Good gracious. You're a rune whore.
I haven't played on my Iron Man in almost a week now. But I mean, if I'm doing any content with you, it's probably going to be on my Iron Man.
How many ults do you have?
I have a lot that I don't play, but those are the only 2 that I really play. I made 3 group Iron Man. I have an ultimate Iron Man. I made another account, just a normal account that I was going to build up to be able to do raids, give it to somebody. I haven't played. I don't even remember the login information for that account. And then I have my main account and my Iron Man account. There's 2 that I actually play.
I still can't get over the statement you made about how this game is harder than StarCraft. I admit I have not experienced PvP in this game yet. But I, like...
Well, it's like a separate, like, level of difficulty. It's like 2 branches on a tree. Like, there's intense PVM that requires excessive knowledge, and then, well, and mechanical skill. And then PvP is just extreme, intense, focused, mechanical skill, and, like, being able to read your opponent and, like, switch things, assuming what they're gonna do.
Right, you explained that aspect to me.
Like auto block.
Yeah, it sounds like StarCraft.
But you're only controlling one character.
I mean, I don't actually know. I can't say that RuneScape is more or less difficult than StarCraft. Jade was just saying that RuneScape can't be hard, and I was like, it can be very hard. Right. And I just said something that
might be relatable, but you can't relate is the problem.
Yeah. Yeah. I totally agree.
Right, okay.
But, I mean, it got the point across that I believe that it's a difficult game.
Gotcha.
Especially since you guys got all hot and bothered about it. Now you understand how difficult I think that the game can be.
I understand how difficult you think StarCraft isn't.
No, if anything, it's quite the opposite. Like, if I'm comparing it, then I am I'm in agreement that StarCraft can be very difficult.
You said that this game is harder than StarCraft, so you could think that StarCraft is child's play. You really could with that kind of statement.
Well, no,
or you could think that it's just
hard.
barely less difficult.
But what would be the purpose of comparing the two if I thought it was a simple game? That would not be an homage to how difficult RuneScape can be if I was comparing it to something that I believe to be easy.
Okay, I dig.
But yeah, no, I'm certain that like I'm like positive that StarCraft is incredibly difficult, especially with like, you know, how intense the professional league of players is. You know, like there's money in it. Anything that can be played as
how
like
quickly Justin quit.
Anything that can be any video game that can be played quote unquote as sports is gonna have a high difficulty to it.
Right.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be enjoyable to watch.
True.
Yup.
But yeah, I mean, like, just like low skill ceiling. If you get into a game of last man standing, you'll immediately get your ass handed to you over and over again, and you'll be like, oh man.
No, skill ceiling, the term skill ceiling refers to how good you can get at the game. Like how good you can
regular last man standing is going to have a low skill ceiling because it's a bunch of normal players that are playing it, but they have an understanding.
I still don't think you get what skill ceiling means.
River, listen.
No.
No, hold on. Let me talk. Let me finish talking.
Okay.
All right. Let me defend myself here before you go and explain it without me being able to say what I understand it to be.
Okay.
You take those two terms separately, and it's quite obvious. You have a ceiling, which is like something that you can reach up to. Yes, with a skill. I understand that. The skill ceiling
of
for
the game.
This league of last man standing. No, I'm talking about this mini game within the game. The skill ceiling of that particular portion of the mini game, and I'm just doing this off of the player base. Your skill ceiling to this game is going to be rather low because you're playing a bunch of people that are inexperienced. So your ceiling will, I mean, sure, it can go on forever, but there would be no points.
No.
You know, the ceiling would, because you've gotten so much better.
Right. Okay, skill ceiling is not player specific. Skill ceiling is game specific. The skill ceiling for the game will be a constant, no matter who's playing it. A skill ceiling refers to how good you can get at the game. I'm a noob, but my skill ceiling is the same as... Who's that guy? You said the same... Because it's not my skill ceiling, it's the skill ceiling of RuneScape.
No, it's not.
Like, no. It's how... That's what the term means. It's the skill ceiling of the game.
On RuneScape.
Exactly.
Because it encompasses so much. I'm talking about if I'm going to put a skill ceiling on RuneScape, it's going to be proportionate to what aspect of RuneScape I'm talking about. In this case, it's last man standing. And it's casuals. Casual last man standing. If you go into the professional last man standing, I don't know what it's called, experienced or something like that. It's a bunch of sweaty PvPers.
Right, but they're doing the same thing mechanically. They have access to all the same shit as the casuals, right?
Other than skill.
Right, exactly. Okay, by definition, skill ceiling, I'm just going to read the definition so that we're on the same page. The maximum skill ceiling is the maximum amount of skills that can be displayed when at peak performance. Having a high skill ceiling means that there is many things to learn even if you're the best player, like Tekken 7 or other fighting games. where new skills or tech are being
differ.
discovered as the game it continues on, and vice versa. But the key line here is skill ceiling equals the maximum amount of skills that can be displayed when at peak performance.
Yeah, and that absolutely differs.
So when a casual player is playing, the skill ceiling remains the peak performance that the best player in the game can display. Even if you're a casual player, because it's game specific, not player specific.
Hi there. How you doing this evening?
Well, thanks.
All right. You need a copy of the receipt here?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, no worries. Here you go. All right, trade you.
Appreciate you.
Absolutely. You have a good night.
River, let it go.
Alright, I'll let it go. I just want to make it because that's a term that I use consistently. Like when I talk about games. Yo, what's your StarCraft 2 rank? Says Pepe Man Zombie. My StarCraft 2 rank currently is Platinum 2, but I'm climbing back into Diamond where I peaked before in Diamond 2. I know that's not even that impressive, but I would consider it a nice accomplishment in my book. And there's the reason I feel confident in saying that, like, because StarCraft 2 is kind of a forever game too, that I'll get even better than that someday is because I want to learn, and I know that there's a lot that I haven't learned that I still need to learn. What just happened? Oh, I screwed up my buy offer. Do you have a StarCraft 2 rank, Pepe Man Zombie? I've never played it before. How hard do you think it would be for me to get into it and have some fun? That's the thing, is that having fun in StarCraft 2 happens right off rip. Even when you're plebbing around and like screwing up with your SCVs. There is a hard wall. I'd actually just add an addendum to that statement. There's this like shin-high hard wall to get over that has to do with getting your fundamentals right. You can hop right into the campaign and have some fun just clicking on things and stuff. And then you'll play through the whole campaign, and you'll realize after you beat the campaign and you hop into PvP that you're about silver tier. And it's because you don't have good hotkey fundamentals. And so when I get someone into the game and I'm like, alright, is PvP the intent? Which for most people it is, because that's StarCraft in a nutshell. That's why people play StarCraft, is PvP. I'll tell them to practice their fundamentals with hotkeys going into the campaign. I love teaching people hotkeys, actually, too. So but there's already a lot of good hotkey tutorials out there. Loco, L-O-W-K-O, has a great hotkey tutorial.
No, don't recommend Loco, dude.
You don't like Loco? Anyway, there's a couple of different people. Loco's annoying, though. But anyway, that's off of the question. The question was how easy would it be to have fun, and it's very easy to have fun. But I would recommend, if the intent is to play PvP at some point, to practice those fundamentals with your hotkeys sooner than later. Like, play some campaign, have some fun, pleb around a little bit, just knowing in the back of your mind that everything you're doing is probably wrong. And then the day that you want to take the next step and start using hotkeys and camera hotkeys, and like, basically the whole intent should be to move away from using your mouse like virtually at all. You basically use your mouse when you're microing, but you should be able to win by using like 95% just your left hand and like 5% like clicking, you know? So yeah, It's fun right when you
He's
start.
a Partos player, so that clicking thing might not be for every race.
True. Yeah, Terran requires a lot more. They're the human faction. There's a human faction, the bug alien faction, and the futuristic alien faction, or the psionic alien faction, I should say. And the human faction has the most micro, is what it's called, where you click around a lot. In addition to the hotkeys, there's going to be the same level at like a competitive level of hotkeys with your left hand, but the bugs have slightly more than the psionic, and then the Terran, the human players, have like the most micro. This just translates to higher APM, straight up. So I hope I didn't convolute the answer, but very easy to get into.
I believe the answer is easy.
The answer is easy, yeah. Very easy to get into, but like Othello, it's a forever game. Like, the best player out there is still learning new and better ways to do things. So, and then there isn't even a single best player out there. There's like a person who won the tournament that season, and like there's like a whole group of like the best players.
Yeah, there's like the best European player, a bunch of South Koreans.
A bunch of Koreans, yo. Nice.
Yeah,
Hit me up. I would love to hop into a game and answer some questions. Yeah, give it some play by yourself, and then hit me up, and I'll answer some questions. I'm sure you'll get some. But have fun. That's really exciting to hear because I love that game. That's like one of my favorite games. I would say Dark Souls is my favorite, like storyline based kind of campaign mode game. StarCraft is my favorite competitive game, and those are right at the top of the list. Dark and Darker is my favorite PvP game at the current moment. Even though I don't play
like Dark Souls better than Bloodborne?
Shit.
Oh yeah.
They're on such an even playing field, but I would say that like as far as like the entire experience went and how I feel at the end of a playthrough, which is pretty huge, just thinking back on like what happened during that playthrough and stuff, Dark Souls is probably just a little bit higher than Bloodborne.
Bro, River's a mage player. You remember how Bloodborne doesn't have any mage items until halfway through the game?
So like all the way through, you have to kill Koss.
Thinking about
like a real mage weapon.
Thinking about my mage playthrough though, my mage playthrough was real, dude. It was awesome because you actually get some stuff that works with intelligence pretty quick. You get like this sprayer thingy
the mist thing.
Yeah.
Oh, just the flame sprayer.
You get the flame sprayer, and then you get the tear sprayer. I can't remember what that's called, but it works much the same way.
Mist. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've played.
Yeah, and both of those items.
I just love what they did. Like Bloodborne is the only one of the Souls series that I actually used parry. Because I love the parry mechanic of Bloodborne.
I bought way more Willow Lux than I needed.
I honestly feel like the parry mechanic in Bloodborne just feels so much better. Well, especially compared to Dark Souls 1. Parrying in Dark Souls 1 feels not great.
Feels better than Dark Souls 3 to me. I didn't parry in Dark Souls 3.
Like I said, I never parried in any of them until Bloodborne. I never even used a shield in any of the games. That's why I was so bad at Sekiro. Because I'm just pure dodge roll. I never block.
Right. That's like half the game.
Dude,
Sekiro, yeah.
Sekiro, it's like,
Sekiro.
Yeah, all of combat is your sword. Like, you have to put every single bit of... I didn't even get good at Sekiro. Like, I was hard-walled on a specific spot really early game until I was like, wait, this game is my katana. And, like, put all of my faith into my katana.
That's why I didn't make it very far. However, Liza P forced me to change with that because it's like a little bit... It's like dodging is more viable in Liza P than it is in Sekiro, but it's still not viable enough to purely just trying to do that throughout the whole game.
Right.
Which
So you have to block with your shit.
It's not Dark Souls levels of viable.
Well, it's like the same mechanics as Sekiro. Well, it's like the same, but like a little bit reversed. You still lose stamina when you block. However, there's perfect blocks, which will damage. Like the only way to cause stagger to an opponent is via the perfect blocks and like heavy hits. But
Yeah,
yeah,
so that's how Dark Souls works.
There's no perfect blocks in Dark Souls.
It's called a parry.
Yeah, it's a parry.
You can also get an impartial parry where it still blocks when you parry and you only lose a little bit of life, but you don't get the parry. It's called like a half parry or some shit.
That must be like a frame perfect glitch.
No, it's intended.
Oh, it is? Because I remember it happening. I just remember thinking like, oh, my parry glitched. But I guess that's not what happened.
But yeah, in like you don't lose stamina on perfect blocks and stuff like that. There's parrying, but it's like you can only parry on like specific like red moves, I believe is what they're called. You can only parry on. Yeah, it's like that, except they glow red instead of having the symbol on them and stuff. No, it's Lies of P is such a masterfully created game. I highly recommend it to you guys, man. It's not multiplayer, unfortunately.
I'm down with it. I just have so many games on my plate right now, and now I have the grind of RuneScape. Like, I have to get... This is one of those games... I knew when I was getting into it, too, that I would have to grind for a godless eternity before I even got to play the game, too, because it's just that kind of game. But...
I mean, there's...
why did you say you haven't played it back in the day?
Why did
like I was saying,
because it always costed money, bro.
Pest control. We could do pest control together. That would be like the soonest combat sort of minigame that we can do.
Okay.
What am I looking at here? 138. Okay. Yeah, you just need 40 combat. And you get this set called Void Knights if you do a bunch of pest control, which is super nice because the full set, the only thing that differs between them is the helmets. There's a helmet for melee, a helmet for mage, and a helmet for range. And wearing the full set with one of the helmets will increase the damage of that style by, I think, 10 or 15%.
Ooh, that's huge.
It's pretty good.
I'm gonna go play it now, have a good stream, I'll let you know how it went. Next time I hop on one of your streams, see you, man. Have fun, man. I recommend, the campaign's a great way to learn. And have fun. I look forward to hearing from you. Dude, hearing that someone is going to start playing StarCraft, even if I don't get to be there for it, makes me cheese. Because that is legitimate.
That's how I feel about RuneScape, man.
Yeah, it's legitimately one of the best games ever made. And now that people are realizing that new technology isn't actually something that is a thing at all since about 10 years ago, people are looking backward towards the best games ever made and actually playing them, and like all the best games that were ever highly rated are beginning to crop up and gain followings again, and it's kind of cool.
Be sick if Dark Souls was considered one of those. I would love to have a highly active Dark Souls 3 community again.
Oh, right, dude. I remember when that game was pop-a-locking.
Yeah.
You'd go into the very first area, you'd get like 3 men fighting 4 men, like instantly, and it was like, whoa.
Yeah, or like, you know that spot when you come out from fighting Pontiff? People invade there constantly.
Yeah. Or near the, people would invade by the dancer all the time, too. Because that was a spot where you could you come back there during kind of like mid-game, and then you're like, I'm bored, and you just start invading people, and there's people at all levels there. That was hot. I remember that being the hot spot.
Yeah, this one, I mean, I'm about to take a delivery. This is supposed to be well done. You got shit packed in behind it, though. I mean, it's alright. I'm not. I'm gonna leave it up to you, man.
Oh, oops.
Right? There you go. Now you got it. That's the attitude.
Did you spam Augur of Abritus to kill Maria, River?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I did. I don't think I like, there's like a flow that you can get into where you hit Augur. It was a mixture of Augur of Abritus and backstabs, if I remember correctly. But you want to get the backstabs off because the Augur of Abritus just knocks her down, and then you don't have enough ammo, if I remember correctly. It's been a while. But you don't have enough ammo to actually kill her, even if you go like full intelligence. Or maybe it was... Oh, yeah. So what you do is you phase lock her in phase 1 with a mixture of Augur of Abritus and backstabs. And she just never goes to phase 2. You just knock her down, walk behind her, backstab her right when she gets up, knock her down, walk behind her, backstab her right when she gets up. And if you get the flow right...
You didn't like phase 2 and 3 her?
You can lock her out of the phase where she starts jumping around and spraying blood everywhere.
Phase 3.
Yeah, blood and fire.
Yeah, like that phase, dude. That phase absolutely destroyed me over and over and over again. And then I figured out how to phase lock her and was like, alright.
Bro, I was dying on the boss, the mistakes or whatever they're called. Right before.
That's so funny. I died to them a few times too.
Failures. I actually had a lot of trouble with them in like the first time around, and I was like, "What the hell, dude?" But yeah, no, you just gotta rush them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because they would either overpower me or just too many of them.
The very first time, I'm sad to admit, the very first time I fought them, I summoned someone that just destroyed them. Like, I didn't even have to like look at them. They just like ran around and just destroyed them. And then the next time I played it, I was like, I want to experience this boss, and like did it solo, and they wrecked my shit like 12 times. I was like, what is going on? I don't remember it being this difficult.
One at a time, dude. That's the thing. And like they'll like phase out and pop up somewhere else, and you have to make sure that you're getting the same one. Because if you like bounce around from them, then they get to do that like night phase.
Yeah, but even that's really. I died to that a few times before I was like, oh, you just simply
walk to the very edge corner.
Simply hide. Yeah, there's a couple of spots you can hide. I hid behind the pillar. I just noticed that all the stars were falling from one direction, so I hid behind the thing in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be honest, I died to it once. At least once.
Oh, I died to it multiple times. It was like 5 times. Before, like, to that specific move, I died like 5 times. Before I was like, okay.
I died several times, and I was like, alright, I'm gonna go do something else for a minute. And then I came back.
Yeah, I used Summon Bell, so I was like pissing off my teammates, and one of them was like, alright, this is my last time. Like, said that shit to me, and I was like, oh fuck, and like, felt oppressed. I was like, alright, this is it, or I'm hosed. I'm boned here.
Yeah.
I'm sick
I was
of
in
this.
the room. You were like, uh-oh, one of them just said it's his last time. I was like, what? Like, what's going on? You were like, yeah, I think I pissed him off. I was like, oh God, good luck.
Yeah, but then they helped me with Maria too, and then I think we one-tapped that bitch. So I was like, hell yeah.
Nice.
But then I spent like another 20 hours on fucking the next area.
Oh yeah, that
dude.
little fishing hamlet was
Fishing
disgusting.
Hamlet? That's definitely the most difficult area in the game by far.
Oh,
Those man.
Do I need 40 or 45 to get the next level of log?
45 for maples. You can do teaks at 35, but I don't know how expensive teaks are. I don't know if that'll be worth it. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. If you need funds, I can fund your experience here. All right, I'm your sponsor.
Thanks. Should I be holding
Your
like
big
an
bro.
experience lamp or some crap?
What?
Should I be holding an experience lamp or be wearing like an experience set?
robe.
Yeah.
None of that exists, bruh.
Oh, okay. Just making
Yeah,
sure.
what about
How do you
the
spell teak, bro?
Teak. I lied to you. Actually, so Wintertot will give you the Pyromancer Garbs, which is a skilling outfit that will, with the full set, I think you get like a 5% bonus
Hold on.
increase in XP.
Is it teak or teak pyre that I need?
Just teak, regular teak. Don't burn pyre logs. Well, I don't think you can just normally burn pyre logs. Pyre logs are used in Morton.
Teak logs aren't that expensive.
Oh, okay. Word.
We're almost there.
Bro,
We're almost there.
Target at.
Oh. Nobody like it.
And once you get 50 fire making, you have to go and get warm clothing.
Okay, I could just buy that at the exchange, right?
Some things can be bought, but I mean the easiest one to get is the Clue Hunter outfit, where you just have to dig up the pieces around the world. Around the world.
Around the world, around the world.
Yeah.
Harder, do it better, faster, makes us do it all.
Better, stronger. Dude, we're actually dated by singing that song. You guys realize? Like we're quote unquote dating ourselves by singing Around the World.
Oh, I was singing a different song. But,
Yeah, harder, better, faster, stronger.
Oh.
Ah, shoot. Come back here, teak logs.
What are you doing? Why are you just making fire?
To level up my fire making. Duh! No. Because this is the nature of RuneScape, bro. You grind and you grind so that you can grind. And that unlocks the ability to grind.
Please don't knock or rainbow.
I think I would be a lot more comfortable. Like, I'm on the precipice of being uncomfortable with this game, but I am quite familiar with the feeling of grinding.
Bro, everyone's familiar with grinding if you've had a job.
Yeah, exactly. I think, yeah, that's just the nature of life as an adult.
Well, I don't know. I mean, some of the games like PSO, you know, early grinds.
I mean, yeah. But you can start playing PSO at any level, and it's like all execution based. Like you can, when I mean start playing, I mean like skip the XP grind entirely and just level, go with your level 1 homies and all hop down and start fighting some monsters on Ragdoll and just have fun. Like you don't ever have to grind per se.
The only thing you can do with other players is socialize. If you haven't grinded
in RuneScape, you mean?
Yeah. But like 50 fire making unlocks winter top for you. 35 fishing will unlock temporos. 10 rune crafting and a couple of quests will unlock Guardians of the Rift.
So you're trying to unlock spells?
Yeah, I'm trying to unlock content, basically.
Right, okay. I was trying to clarify.
Content that we can do together.
Specifically, yes.
Because, like, you were just making fires for, like... I was like, what?
Yeah, I'm trying to set the world on fire. I'm trying
one
to
of the
RuneScape
YouTubers that I watch, Jimmy, he made a little thing about fire making. He's like, who invented this skill? Like, they're like the people, they will take the logs and they will set them on fire. And they will just do that over and over. And everywhere you go, there'll just be the world burning and ashes left everywhere.
Yo. When I first showed up at the Grand Exchange, I was like, someone's setting fires. That's cute. I bet they're doing that just for aesthetic because they're weird and cute. But now I know.
It's a grind. It's a grind to get to a game for the grind.
Yo. I'm just looking forward to doing those dungeons Danny was showing.
Oh. Tombs of a Basket?
Yeah, like that kind of thing. Or not even maybe that specific dungeon, but just like shit like that.
Well, Tombs is definitely the easiest of raids.
The easiest of the dungeons?
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing about TOA is that you can change the difficulty of it by applying invocations, which there's like 50 invocations that each one increases the difficulty of the raid in some capacity.
Ooh, that's cool.
So you can play it without them, which is like easy mode, and then you can play with all of them, which is super extreme, mega difficult mode.
Right. I think there's a rhythm I can hit here that makes my log disappear.
With fire absolutely. Yeah.
That makes my log completely disappear.
Hit,
like it doesn't even use the log; it just disappears it.
No, if that happens, you're dropping it on the ground underneath the fire.
I mean, I've seen that happen, and that's not what's happening when I disappear it. Maybe I'm tripping.
It's like it'll step back, and the fire will just immediately be lit. That's like the best way. Right. If you get that rhythm going, it'll be like step back fire, step back fire. You didn't even bend over.
I just did it.
Just doing
I think I just did
it. If the log disappears and there's fire on the ground, you didn't light the log.
Oh, I figured out what it is. If you hit it, I think there's a frame while you're walking right after lighting a fire where if you use the items, it just doesn't do it.
Yeah. No, it's got to be like the second that you start taking a step backwards is when you light it again, and your person will just keep doing this like side twist and like stepping back, and fires will just be appearing in front of them.
That doesn't mean.
I screwed up my buy offer.
The thing about RuneScape is that there's a lot of like people found out in the game that like the game is based off of ticks, since it's all live servers. The server is technically like updated on 0.6 second bases, which are called ticks. And there's like people that use that and they call it tick manipulation. Whereas like if you perform an action while performing another action on the same tick, it'll auto complete the other action that you're trying to perform. And people use it to do what's called like 3-tick granite or 2-tick teak chopping and stuff like that.
Oops.
All just to get faster, slightly faster experience rates.
Oh, you bent over.
Yeah, you don't want to bend over.
It's all ruined.
I'm no longer lighting fires at maximum capacity.
Nope,
What
you
the hell
lost
happened
XP
there?
right there. You're wasting XP is what's happening.
Like, that one looked like it should have done it, but I guess I just didn't light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire!
I was about to say it if you weren't.
Hey, someone's talking about RuneScape in your chat.
Where? I don't see
Huh?
it. I just see Pepe
On
Man
YouTube?
Zomb say, oh, on YouTube? Let me see, I gotta move this so I can see the, because at least while I'm playing this game, I can see my
He just
YouTube
says,
chat.
"What's up? First time playing RuneScape."
Yeah, it is my first time playing Rune. Well, yeah, it's basically my first time playing RuneScape. I'm not seeing that,
He is
though.
unknowledgeable in the ways.
I'm unknowledgeable in the rune of the scape. I know enough to light a fire.
Yeah.
My fire making is now level 45.
So what's the rate here? What's like a level look like in time?
On the top right, you can see my experience bar filling up.
Black. Okay.
Oh, it's the icon. Yeah, the black with the red in it. Now, what's the next level of log?
It's 45 for Maples.
Naples. These are cheap. Why are these so cheap?
Install ashes. Are the ashes worth gold?
I don't know, but I've been listening to the same song this entire time. How do I make it not play the same fucking song the entire random? Oh my god.
Those mole slippers that I gave you will count as warm clothing, as well as the Santa hat.
I sold the mole slippers because they were ugly. Someone called me homeless because I was wearing them.
What do they do?
They're
Well, he
warm.
needs warm clothing to the winter top minigame. Well, I sure am.
Wow, you noob, River.
Yeah, I'm a huge noob.
I didn't tell him. I just looked up the warm clothing stuff. It's fine. There's other things that you can get for the Santa hat works as warm clothing, and then you just need 3 other slots. You have to have at least 4 pieces of warm clothing to take minimal damage.
Ah, gotcha. But then for the minigame too, like, are there other stats you're chasing too? So there's an optimal set of equips for the warm clothing, and then that leaves open space for the optimum set of other equips to be using?
I mean, the gear that you get from Wintertime crates, the Pyromancer garb, will give you a boost in experience. If you wear all of the pieces of the Pyromancer garb, you get a 5% increase to fire making XP.
Oh, well, I'll already have fire making done at that point, so that's kind of a bitch.
I mean, you won't have it done.
Why would I ever take it to 100? It's a useless skill.
It's required for quests and clue scrolls.
Oh.
And for
so in order to read the
games,
clue, I have to be good at making a fire?
Well, the clues will, like, ask you to, like, there's a step where Sherlock will be like, burn magic logs for me. And you need 75 fire making to burn a magic log.
Gotcha.
And then there's, like, the achievement diaries, where you'll need 92 fire making to do. The elite part, at least.
So this stream is going to be me making fires for like 2 hours. It already has been like me making fires for like an hour and a half.
You should be done soon. You're at 45?
Yeah. 46 now, actually, baby boy.
Yeah, you have 4 levels to start doing Wintertime.
The guy in your chat asked if you know what rune light is.
Yeah, I've been told that I should use... Wait, what the hell?
Yeah, Runelight,
Yeah, I've been told...
He doesn't want to use Runelight because it'll make it, like, less immersive for a first-time player.
Right.
Especially when, like, doing, like, clue scrolls and stuff like that. Because it's, like, at that point, it's literally just a point-click simulator because it tells you everything.
I hate point
right off
running.
the bat.
It's like, go to point A. Good job. Go to point B. If you've already played the game before, like, I could see like, where you're like, I want to get through this right now, like, so that I can go do the thing that I want to play. But, like, on the first go-through, I kind of want that, what you would consider on your 5th playthrough or whatever to be wasted time. I want that moment where I'm like, what the hell does this mean? I'm going to wander around like an idiot until I eventually get bored and decide to look it up anyway. But, I mean...
Yeah. Which then, you know, you've got the wiki, which won't be like just a point-click simulator. You'll still have to read and figure it out.
Yeah, I guess. To an extent, yeah. And then, I'll likely at that point be like, damn, I wish I had, you know, just looked it up in the first place. Whatnot, but...
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely going to be a lot of things, like if you're doing a clue scroll and it gives you an anagram, you're going to have to look it up because you don't know the names of NPCs.
Right, but that would be like a clue for like someone who was intermediate. You know, like people who were already experienced at the game when that specific clue thingy came out, they were probably like, oh, this is really interesting, you know? Oh, shit, what did I do?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a big world, so there's a lot of NPCs in it.
Enjoy the game before you become a no experience waste OSRS grinder. Laughing face. I will do my best. I'm already enjoying the banger soundtrack, like I've said. I love how the guy's name is Relapse. It's like, will I become addicted to this game? Yes. Will I relapse on this game in the future? Absolutely. It already feels like a forever game. I mean, like, God, I played this game for like all of like maybe 6 hours when I was a kid, and like I always wanted to play it ever since, too. Just because the aesthetic is so adorable.
Right, here we go. Absolutely, you have a good night.
I love all these people hanging out with just their cute little costumes and their pets.
Yeah, nobody ever actually quits playing RuneScape. They just take breaks.
Right.
I can attest to that. I just started playing again after like a year and a half break.
I already feel like whatever this waste grinder OS... What is OSRS?
Old school RuneScape.
Oh.
That's what you're playing right now.
Gotcha. Thought it was something in it. I'm already a fucking waste grinder in this game, bro.
That's definitely like my most typed phrase on my phone.
OSRS?
Yeah.
Or at least I feel like one, even though I'm probably nowhere near the skill cap, so to speak. Oh, God.
Oh, I mean, you're definitely not. Well, I mean, I don't think that there's like high efficiency fire making
With you, dude.
until you're in winter tot. Fire making has like the least amount of ways to do the skill out of any other skill.
Well, there seems like the most efficient way to do it and nothing else.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. There's like 3 ways to train fire making: burning logs, burning pyre logs at Morton, or doing winter tot.
The skill cap is remembering to pump your run whenever you run over to the bank. And then also finding a nice little...
Just leave your run on.
And then also finding a nice little area that you can light a bunch of fires.
I guess you could know exactly how many tiles you're going to need for each line of fires that you're making. Son of a biscuit.
I already found an area that holds... that I can step backward more times than my inventory can hold.
Yeah, the thing about fire making, and this is important knowledge right here, you will always step westward when burning a fire.
I figured that one out. I actually figured that one out.
So if you're at the Grand Exchange, go to the east side and just step downwards.
Just
and
for
then
context.
by the time you're finished with that line, you just run back.
Right. Just for context, people nowadays play only for the most efficient way to get XP instead of just playing the game for fun like they did 10 years ago. Haha. Yeah, which is why, I mean, like, that's one thing that Danny, he made a footnote about it, and I actually felt the weight of his words, the importance of his words, as he told me too. He said, enjoy the game, enjoy the early game content while you can, because now every time I play the early game, I just want to get to the end game. And I feel that with a lot of the games that I've played too. It's like the first time you're okay with wasting a bunch of time because it's not a waste. It's about the journey, not the destination. But by the time you hit like the point where you've played through the game like 5 times, the journey that you want is your destination. It's a completely different vibe.
Absolutely. I'll never get to play RuneScape with fresh eyes like that again.
Which is also why I felt like it was pretty important that I streamed my experience.
Hell yeah. That's also fun. Like, I love watching people play, like, people that have never played a Souls game before.
Oh, that's so fun.
Watching them play a Souls game for the first time, dude.
That's why I wanted to get, because I've gotten like 3 or 4 people into StarCraft recently, and who knows if they'll keep playing it. They definitely will. If they're into it at all, they'll keep playing it, but like they'll come back to it, they'll be like, this is too complex, and then they'll come back to it in like 6 months to a year, and then they'll be like, alright, this is too complex after like another couple weeks of playing it, and then they'll come back, and it's just kind of like rinse and repeat.
They get that.
But I want to put together, I want to get a couple of like the really new players and have them PvP each other, because it would just be hilarious, bro. Like, absolutely hilarious. It would probably be a landslide in one direction or another, but like
someone who got slightly more experience does have a huge advantage.
Well, it's just whoever's
like
in the lower elos, it's like whoever's better with their hotkeys, even by a modicum, wins. Like, but watching from an observer standpoint, like watching their units derp around and like their bases oversaturate and they're like just where they put their buildings, and then they get their units trapped behind the buildings and they have to kill their own building, and all sorts of funny stuff happens when noobs play. Ooh, vials, I'll take those.
I feel that this one guy, I was watching him play Dark Souls 1, and he had never played a Souls game before, and he wasn't locking on. Like, he got the, you know, the message that's like, this is how you lock on. And then he never locked on after that until the second episode. Like, he wasn't a streamer, so he didn't have people in his stream like, lock on, dude, what are you doing? Yeah. So it wasn't until he uploaded the video and people in the comments were like, for the love of God, please, lock on.
Yeah.
It was so hard to watch.
Yeah, because it's just missing it, whipping everything. And he was a pyromancer, you said, too, right? So he's like, oh, wow, the range on this fire is not that good. He's like...
Yeah, he stopped using his magic because it wasn't working for him.
What a goddamn noob.
What?
I mean, yeah, he'd never played a Souls game before. So it was just so funny to watch that. And then the second video, he's like, so... It seems like one of the biggest mistakes that I was making was not locking on. And I was like, oh, yes, finally. Now you can play the game, dude.
Yeah. He's just like, he's getting right up in everything's face and trying to aim the fireball. Ugh.
Oh, yeah. Well,
like, learning how to aim my spell without locking on in Dark Souls 1 was something that took me, like, my entire first playthrough to master.
Oh, yeah, like with Dark Souls 3, you know, not locking on and throwing firebombs is like a good way to get some better range on them and stuff like that. But just like trying to go through like just the melee combat, never locking on.
Especially while learning. Like I'll do that. I'll do that just for fun. Now that I'm good at the game, but
I think that it's actually like kind of like in certain situations it's like mechanically better.
Oh, yeah,
like when I'm playing Elden Ring, if I'm surrounded by enemies, I won't lock on, so I can, you know, hit one person and then turn to hit someone behind me. Otherwise, it'll auto lock to the next thing.
Yeah, or Dark Souls 2, or Bloodborne probably too.
Yeah, I feel like Dark Souls 1, since everything is like a little bit slower, it's harder to do it without locking on. But the later versions, it seems more fluid with the moving after hitting, you know, turning your camera and stuff like that. It's just a little bit slower in Dark Souls 1, I feel like.
I don't know what you mean. It's slower, like the movements and stuff are slower?
Yeah.
Probably?
Like your animations and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, you can still, like...
Oh, it's absolutely possible.
Yeah.
I just think it's easier in the later ones.
Right,
like
yeah,
you can
definitely
make it real fluid. Like in Elden Ring, I do that all the time.
In Dark Souls 1, if you just use your hand as a cursor for any linear spell as a sorcerer, like Soul Arrow or whatever, as he puts up the staff, the top of the staff is your cursor. That's all you need.
Well, I never did magic on Dark Souls 1.
And when he, as a fire guy, you kind of get used to the arc with the pyromancies on it.
Yeah, he was just throwing it like at his feet.
What the hell?
Well, because he was never locking on, so his cursor was like middle, like directly in front of him. You know, like a little bit lower to like be looking at things that are directly in front of him. So obviously, if you're throwing something with the downward arc, it's just gonna like splat directly in front of you.
I never thought to think about the mechanics of the game.
Well, when you guys played Dark Souls 1, you had already experienced Souls games, so you had some sort of idea.
No, I played Dark Souls 1 first.
Before Kingsfield?
Yeah, I played Dark Souls 1 before Kingsfield, yeah.
Oh.
I played all of the other Dark Souls, or I played every single Dark Souls before Kingsfield besides Demon Souls. Like, I played all the new era stuff before Kingsfield.
Oh. Did you lock on after reading the message to lock on to things?
Absolutely. That's a fundamental.
Yeah, that blows my mind. I was like...
We're not fucking noobs.
He locked on to, like, the first 2 targets that he fought, and then just kind of, like, stopped doing it.
Just slipped his mind. He was probably just, like, focused on other stuff, you know? He's like, okay, strong attack, okay, parry.
Yeah, and, like, constantly, like, he died a lot, so... I imagine that the combat to him is, like, high intensity.
Right. As it is when you first start playing that game. It's no longer... It's not like when I play, like... When you first play Mortal Kombat, it's like, you know, like, oh, it's very fluid fighting and whatnot. And then the better you get at it, the more you realize that it's kind of like this game where there's ticks. You know, it's like... They'll finish their attack in a certain amount of time, depending on the attack that they use. And then the more you step back, too, like in the old school Mortal Kombats, every single attack actually takes the same amount of time. And there's like ticks going on for both of you at the exact same time. So like whatever your input is happens at the beginning of the next tick. And that's how, you know, like the better you get at the game, the more you realize like there actually is a pretty low skill ceiling in that game, because you just have to be as fast as the ticks tick. And then there's a little bit of mind games, I guess, with like, you know, like figuring out what your opponent might do next, but it really becomes a game of rock, paper, scissors with extra steps at a certain point. You're just playing rock, paper, scissors, and if your opponent starts to combo you, you break them after 1 tick. The longer it takes you to combo break them, the less skilled you are at the game. And your three combo breakers are basically your 3 get out of jail for free cards, and it's basically a 7-round game of rock, paper, scissors. And then if you rock your opponent's scissors, for instance, all you have to do, or so to speak, you just have to continue your infinite combo forever until they die unless they combo break you.
Yeah, that's what would happen to me. I would just get in a combo and I would die because I didn't know how to do that.
How to combo break, yeah. And then yeah.
So I'm just like, oh well, you got me with one of the infinite attacks. Good game.
Yup. Yeah, but it was more like a 7-piece rock, paper, scissors too, because if someone throws, for instance, like a roundhouse kick, you could either duck or block high. The wrong things to do would be to try to sidestep or jump, right? Or on top of that, you could throw a quick attack because the roundhouse kick is a slow attack, right? And so your attack would land first and stagger them first, you know? And really interesting, I think, actually, the way they designed it. At least the PlayStation.
If you like the like different like posture styles in those games, I think you really like Neo. Neo is a Souls-like, and you can. It's like I'd say probably out of all the Souls games that I've played, the most advanced kind of like combat ability.
You tell us every time, bro. Have you beat that game?
Yeah. Once.
Dude, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Bro, I bought exactly enough logs to level myself to level 50.
Did you look at a calculator?
No, on accident, dude.
That was by chance?
Yeah, that was by chance, bro. I don't have a single...
Easy, brother.
Let me check my bank just to make sure that that's not inaccurate. Yeah, dude, what? Call that luck, bro. What? That was nutty.
Now you're not going to lose any money on trying to sell the logs back.
Yo. I mean, I know it's barely worth anything for my time in the long run, but that's pretty dope. You know?
Oh no. I hate these apartments. Alright. Nice. Well, now you're able to do winter top. Do you still have your Santa hat? Hmm.
I had to tell everyone around me that I have hit level 50 in fire making, and that I am become as God. I have no time left.
Did they Jeezy you?
I said, Jeezy.
Nice.
No, but someone said Ligma. I said I am become as God. I have no time left for you plebs. Plus I have commitment issues. Goodbye.
Yep.
And someone said don't commit, and someone else said Ligma.
Good old RuneScape players.
Oh, I can zoom all the way out. Oh, it's so nice. Zooming all the way out.
That's actually a super awesome part of RuneLite, is that with the 117 HD client, you can increase the render distance.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice for if you're running around, you can click way further away on the map.
I don't even know where I'm going.
Just,
Oh, there we go.
Wait, but is that game hard? That Neo? And you're talking about Neo 2 or both with the first one?
I haven't played the first one. I only played Neo 2. But yeah, I'd say I personally found that Neo was incredibly hard. I'd say that it was, as far as my playability goes, I had a much more difficult time with Neo than I did with any of the FromSoft games.
We're basically going back home. Tougher than Dark Souls?
Yeah. But again, it's because I played all of the Souls game using only dodges, never blocking. So it's a lot like it's a lot like the requirements of Sekiro, where you do need to block and parry and stuff if you want to be successful. And I'm just so bad at that.
I feel like you would have a hard time with Dark Souls 1 and 2 with that method, because Dark Souls 2 has a separate issue, but 1 is just a lot slower, like you said.
It is, yeah. I mean, but it's still like I can time things properly and stuff. But
yeah,
Neo,
it's just more difficult overall, like compared to the other FromSoft games, because you'd have to like put on lighter armor and shit to have the fast roll and that kind of shit.
It's just
I always have medium load for every one of the games. Never done light load, never done heavy load.
River likes that heavy load.
But it's one of the ones where instead of a dodge roll, you have a dash for your evade. And it's just something about dashes kind of messes up my concept of the iframes that you get from evading.
Except Bloodborne. Dash. That
well, Bloodborne, you still have a dodge roll if you're not locked on. You only dash if you're locked on.
Yeah,
and
but you still get the iframe.
Yeah, it's the exact same iframe, but it just feels different with it. I actually really like the sidestepping that you do in Bloodborne. It's not like the dash that you get from like Sekiro and Neo and stuff.
Yeah. Like in Sekiro, it doesn't even have iframes. Or like barely any.
Does it not? That explains why I'm so bad. Maybe that's how Neo is too.
I don't have any runes. That's why I can't attack the cow.
You got a bunch of money, brother.
I just put them all in my bank.
Yeah, Oh, and you played through all of Demon Souls like that too, the mid roll.
Can I egg stuff? Can I throw eggs at people?
No.
This game's not worth. I'm uninstalling right now.
You can throw snowballs at people. Oh, and you can get dueling cards, and you can throw dueling cards at people.
That's
you have
badass.
like this cool thing on your arm, like the Yu-Gi-Oh card
like
thing on your
it's
arm.
called
and you,
a
like,
dual disc,
chuck
Danny,
dueling
you
cards.
noob. It's called a dual disc.
Huh?
It's called a dual disc. You
Yeah, bro.
you
Get
pleb.
yourself a dual disc, bro. It looks
Dude, I want a
super.
dual disc.
Well, all you have to do is go talk to Diango in Draenor Village and type in a code. And
Wow,
he gives
bro,
you it.
Yu-Gi-Oh is worldwide. Fucking RuneScape isn't in Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh's in RuneScape, dog.
Yeah.
It's called Mystic Cards. If you want to look up the code that you have to give Diango.
Adventurer John has something for me, I believe.
Good old Adventurer John.
Yes, he gave me 500 gold. He gave me
Wow.
10 trout and 4 strength potions. He also gave me 10 trout and 2 strength potions, as well as 500 gold and amulet of strength and 5 strength potions. Also, 35 body runes. And
well, I already gave you an hour, Annie.
dude, I got 35 cosmic runes. I am become as god. And I got 35 chaos runes and an amulet of magic. I got
Nice.
1 iron axe and 20 logs. Ew, get those out of my face. Also, yeah, that's it.
You don't want the logs?
Dude, I've seen enough
Nice.
logs for one day. But this soundtrack is a banger.
Yeah, dude, you should look up OSRS Beats. He's a dude on YouTube, and he remixes the RuneScape sounds. He does a phenomenal job.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. He sounds... Actually,
Yeah.
I was gonna look him up, but... I still haven't had my
OSRS
fill of the real... I'm addicted to lighting logs on fire.
The world must burn.
The world must burn. I like how your guy, like, flies over to what he just lit on fire and then, like, steps off of it all chill.
Yeah, dude.
Like if you're standing catty corner to it on the east side or something. Alright. Deposit all trout. Deposit all logs. Where do my logs go? What tab do my logs go? Overworld drop tab. That's what this is. Wool. Got my potions tab. Got my fiendish ashes. Got my strength potions. Just deposit everything and then sort it. Hey, what does my magic rune do? It gives me magic, right?
What do you want? What are you talking about?
What does the amulet of power do? I have an amulet of strength, the amulet of magic, and an amulet of power.
The amulet of power will give you better stats than the other ones. However, the amulet of strength will give you melee strength bonus, which will increase your max hit. So you can see all of the bonuses that you're getting if you go to, the equipment icon, where you can view the equipment that you have on. You know what I'm talking about?
Sorry, I was preoccupied.
So you know where you can view the equipment that you're currently wearing?
Oh yeah, okay. Examine.
So if you click on that, and then there's a picture of a shield in the little menu at the bottom, and that'll pull up all of your bonuses.
Okay. Then do I have to Set bonus. When wearing gear that gives a set bonus, you'll be able to be here. Okay, so I have to remove the amulet and then put it back on to see what it do?
Yeah.
Amulet
And you can,
power
like, check
gives
the
me
other...
a bunch of stuff, bro.
Yeah, that's why I gave it to you.
There's
now,
no way to, like,
if
just compare them? Come on, this game's been out for, like, 25 years. How come I can't just compare shit?
Because it's still the way it was back then.
Wow, so the developers are just content riding the wave of success that their predecessors created?
However, RuneLite has plugins where you can view the differences in your equipment just by hovering over them with your mouse.
Now I want RuneLite. That sounds like some bad quality of life.
Oh no, there's a bajillion quality of life improvements. I have to call this customer, so I'm gonna leave the Discord and I'll be right back.
Alright, I will also go on a brief intermission. But it's been real lighting logs.
I'll be right back.
With you, my beautiful friends.
I have returned.
That's fast.
Oh yeah, I just had to call the lady because she's in one of those, like, gated apartment places. Yep. Exhilarating stuff, I know. Oh, I almost missed my turn. Yeah, I'll probably be off of work here soon. Maybe me and River can play some winter time.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Now, don't you want to make a RuneScape account after seeing all of that? It just seems so exhilarating. Lighting fires.
No, I don't want to be a mage.
River is also mainly a mage.
I know. He's not gonna make us an alt.
I don't know. What are you gonna do if you're a mage?
Huh?
What are you gonna do if you're a mage?
What do you mean?
Well, what do you do after that? most of the content requires you to have all 3 combat styles.
And then you just do the other content that doesn't require mage.
It's a little escape artist.
No, just like most PVM, like bossing and stuff like that, you have to use multiple styles of combat.
What? I just got back, dude.
Oh, I was talking to Jade.
Oh.
Because he was talking about being a mage. I mean, even in like PvP, it's like you gotta have at least 2 styles of combat.
Well, no, I was asking about you if you were gonna make an alt account because you wanted to make like a pure mage or whatever.
Yeah, I kind of want to make a pure where I don't take defense at all.
You only got 2 defense.
I have 4 now.
Oh, no.
Should I just not take any defense at all? I meant to ask.
Oh, well, it's too late now.
Should have stopped at my
4
panic.
defense. 4 defense would actually kind of make a difference. That could be like 2 full combat levels worth of difference right there.
Oh yeah. So I fucked up big boo boo. No, I'm talking about for PVM.
Oh, if you want to do PVM, well, defense is good.
Oh, okay.
You want defense.
Then yeah, this is my PVM character. Then
I'd shoot for to start with at least 40 in all of your melee stats, so 40 attack, strength, defense, just to start with. So you can use rune, but I'd say a good goal to have would be 70 in all of those. 70 in attack, strength, and defense.
Oh, okay, cool.
And range and mage. Just 70 in all of them.
Alright.
Is a really good goal to have. Because then you can use the first, like, really big, heavy-hitting equipment.
So, question. Since I'm paying for a membership at the current moment, do I only get the one character with that membership?
Yep.
Oh my god. Could this game be any more of a rip?
Like I was saying earlier, I pay for membership for 2 accounts.
Wait, how come I can't use... Oh, I need body runes too? Fuck.
Are you trying to, like, confuse people?
No, I'm just trying to fucking cast spells.
Yes, you can pay Runelight too.
What? No, Runelight's a free client.
Oh, it's free?
Yeah, honestly, the people that own RuneScape Jagex should pay Runelight because they've made such a better client than, like, the Jagex client.
Right. Oh my god.
Like, there's an option to run the Jagex launcher off of Runelight on their launcher. Like, do you want to play with our client or the Runelight client?
Who in their right
And
mind would play on Jagex client?
Well, you are right now, so.
Oh yeah.
But no, that's okay, because, like, well, actually, if you don't want all of the, like, super helpful pointers when you're, like, doing content, you can disable those plugins.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that you just have the, like, quality of life upgrades.
Wait, I need mind runes. Right, that's what I need. Mind runes and air runes to cast stuff.
I mean, yeah, but you have 30-something magic, so you could use chaos runes now to cast the next tier of magic spells.
I only have 35 chaos runes.
Chaos runes are significantly more expensive, though.
I'm about to give it a rest for now. Actually, I gotta give it a rest for a minute.
Yeah, wait till Danny hops on.
No, I'm not waiting. I'm gonna play some StarCraft to wake myself back up.
Yeah, I was probably gonna get up.
Wait to play the game.
Yeah. Oh man. I did. I knocked out one of the big ass grinds though, which is huge. So, or I guess that wasn't even a big ass grind. I wouldn't consider that to be one of the big ass grinds because that's one of the fast grinds. I knocked out one of the grinds, one of the early game grinds. So that's cool.
You knocked out a grind. So there you go. That took me like 8 hours on my Iron Man to accomplish.
Oh, because you can't buy them? Oh my gosh.
So I was just doing forestry.
Alright. StarCraft 2 stream. StarCraft 2. It's 10 o'clock here, so I'm going to be hopping off in like a couple hours.
Yeah, I figured as much. I honestly probably won't even be able to play with you until this weekend.
I'm just
Because
logging
I
in
work
to
late.
Sturker. Until this weekend or at all this weekend?
Until.
Well, this weekend is
Sunday.
tomorrow, bro. Oh, wait, no, it's tomorrow Friday?
Yeah. Today is Thursday. But I work on Friday and Saturday.
I'm off the next
So
2
Sunday,
days.
would be-
Lucky me. Oh, I gotta change my scene here to over to the Dark and Darker StarCraft scene. Make sure it picks up. I did, I thought. I think it did. Yeah. It's changed now. But for some reason it's not picking up on my Sturker game. Oh, there it goes. Okay. The audio's coming through. These are all good things. Okay, we're playing against a Protoss player, so we gotta watch the cannon rush. And it's probably just gonna be a game of who can make the air transition first. But the road there is arduous. I really like having blink once my opponent makes the air transition, but it's gonna be charge a lot that wins the game, early game. I'll probably actually just go heavy ground. I'm gonna play it straight, so to speak.
You're out of supplies. Need more minerals, but there are plenty of rocks. Not enough minerals.
My sound. Oh no. Oh, I did not check to see if he's cannon rushing, so I might have already lost the game. But that looks like a standard build. I'm gonna hope upon hope that he's not cannon rushing. I don't think he is. He did put a probe right outside my front door, so that's kind of scary. Green pepper, onion, pineapple. Oh god. I missed my thingy. Schmingy. Oh, he put that, look at that, Nexus is off center. That Nexus is off center. Yeah, he did, look at it. It's fucking off center. We're just gonna play it straight, I guess, because I wonder when he'll realize that he fucked up Big Boo Boo. Yeah, he put his Nexus off center. Oh god. Poor guy. Oh, you guys aren't on the stream? You can't hear yourself anymore because I switched scenes? Shit. Getting vision. Okay, we can't underestimate our opponent. Even though he put his Nexus off center.
I am here in the shadows.
Okay, we got it. I don't care about best practices at the current moment. I am going to grab a forge before third. Yeah. Dude, that shit is goofy, bro. I just have to make sure I don't underestimate him still. Oh. We're gonna go. Yeah, he could be. It is literally Hearthstone sitting over there and we're gonna die. That's the vibe we have to have.
State thy bidding.
Beating people with putting an off-center Nexus so they think we're stupid. Yo, that's... Okay, we're grabbing our safety cannons right now.
We require more minerals.
2 cannons is not great. So a cannon in the middle of my mineral line is just fucking safety.
Your probes are getting owned.
See, this is why we grab safety cannons.
Research is done. That one's been inbound for years.
Those safety cannons had been even a second later, I'd be a sad boy right now. Okay, so that means he already has air, which means that I have to get air because it's toss v toss. Why?
You require my... I am here. Engaging the enemy. I return to serve.
He might be susceptible to a Dark Templar attack. Yeah, I think he's susceptible to Dark Templar right now. Yeah, I saw that. Also, if he wants to make an air transition and I go triple upgrades, that could be really bad news for him. I am. I've been researching.
Our probes are under attack.
I am here in the shadows.
That mineral field's gone. Looks like we're going to the late game.
Where'd my probe go? Oh, he's over there. Okay.
Mineral field depleted. My dad always researches that one. Upgrade's done. To what's up? More bin, more pylons. Try for approximate.
From the shadows, I return to serve. The darkness rides. Command me. My life for ire.
Pylon under attack. Did you warp in a backup?
Yeah.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Rock, that field's behind us. There won't be an extension.
I return to serve.
Are you sure? I caused disruption at his base, and now he has to put his base back together. Right, I didn't lose. Actually, I saved 2 of them. I lost half of them. I saved 2 of them.
You must construct additional pylons.
Good gracious, ass is bodacious.
You can place that in a power field. Pay attention.
I am here in the shadows.
He's probably just getting Tempest and Carrier. I have to get Blink now, like you observed earlier. Right. Well, or as I responded to your kind of question, so to speak.
My life for ire.
Mineral field depleted. field's been mined out. Hope you have an expansion. Upgrade complete. You can go in there. Pay attention.
I am here in the shadows.
That field's been mined out. Hope you have an expansion.
I am here in the shadows.
You must reset in a power there. Pay attention.
I am here.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Oh yeah, you bet. We're killing him on resource collection. We just gotta make sure we keep warping in reinforcements every chance we get.
That mineral field's gone.
I don't actually have time to think about that at the current moment. Yeah, a game that's technically demanding.
Protoss need a power field for that. There's one weakness.
Yeah, I love the jungle.
Wow, you're tapped out. Time to make some room. Mineral field depleted. That team guys are exhausted. You can't warp in there. That field's been mined out.
I am here. Let our enemy know our fury.
That needs a power field. Not mineral.
I am here in the shadows.
Mineral field depleted.
Very well. Let our enemy know our fury.
Yup, should have won. No, the important thing is to exert massive pressure on my opponent because I have much more resource. So I have to keep his carrier count low while simultaneously hitting his expands so that he can't match my resource income, and then he runs out of resources trying to make big fucking fleets that I keep tearing down. Look at this graph. Und. Yeah, that was lit. For safety, I should have also built a High Templar shrine or a Templar archives so that I could storm the interceptors in case they got out of hand, and then also spend all that extra Vespine because I had so much Vespine at the end of that game. Yeah, he's talking about Smite, but he's not even on the stream right now. You fix that. He's talking about his expired tags, bro. That's not good. Your license plate is expired. Am I gonna replay? Well, it was kind of the other way around, but oh yeah. He tried to make a greedy air transition. It wasn't even an air transition. It was just like greedy air, and it just kind of like shat on him. And for some reason, my stupid Streamlabs isn't picking up on Discord again, so that's cool. Yeah, it really would have been obnoxious. Anyway, you were talking about what my favorite jungle position is in the jungle in Smite. I guess it's jungle. Do you likey? Says Noah Patton. RS Golden Glory? What is RS Golden Glory? Glory and Gold. Wait, what? RS Golden Glory on Twitch. Tony Winchester passed away on October 12th of last year. His spirit will forever live on in our hearts. Am I the one who is breaking this news to you? Because if so, I am so sorry for your loss. RuneScape 3 community. He was kept within the... Yeah, he's a RuneScaper. RS Glory and Gold. Oh, the game? The game. I just started playing RuneScape like today. So I didn't know who RS Golden Glory was until just now. I guess he's a YouTuber. Right. Yeah, I heard RuneScape 3 is different. For some stupid reason, I can't get you to come through on my thingy. Schmingy. Application audio capture. Discord. Yeah, but then I'm just talking to myself. I already look like a crazy person. I sound like a crazy person now. I'm just gonna restart stupid Discord because either Discord is screwing up or my Streamlabs is screwing up. There we go. Discord. I gotta figure out how to reset that thing so that you can hear the homies on Discord. I'm going to bed. Good night. Have a good night, Noah Patton. Noah Patton. What? Oh, I'll play PSO any day of the week, bro. It's just, I just started avidly climbing the ladder in StarCraft as well again.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Now
Yeah,
you're
and then-
coming through.
And then that darker season is coming up.
Yup, and
When
the
is
Darker
that?
Darker season is coming back up in like a week. Like less than a week, I
Oh.
think.
Unfortunate.
I think actually it's going to be like a week and a couple days. So you've got a week and a couple days to get me completely fucking addicted to RuneScape.
Well, that's not up to me, man. That's up to you.
I'm fighting a man named Syphilis.
Yeah, but you have a week to do it, Danny, or it can't be done ever.
You're short on minerals.
That's okay. I'm used to being alone.
I beat Syphilis without even trying. I guess
Nice. Congratulations of being syphilis free.
I'm immune. I'm immune to syphilis.
Who got syphilis?
I was fighting a guy named Syphilis. Now I'm fighting a guy named Contagion.
What's going on here, bro?
Whoa,
Is there
dude.
something else?
He said, "Good luck,
That
I'm
you're
fun."
fucking sick.
Okay,
You're sick.
the opening is arguably always the most important part, but against Zerg, if you don't open properly, you're dead
But there are plenty of rocks.
a lot of times.
Better do it properly then.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Saturated yet?
You're bloody well right.
And
You
you
got the bloody
got a
right
bloody
to
right
say.
to say. Yep.
Yeah.
I make that reference all the time and people are like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, you are an
Pylons.
uncultured
Cultured.
noob. Yep.
Yeah. No, it's just you're old.
I'm old.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
That's YouTube, brother.
But there are plenty of
That's
rocks.
old.
Shit, I'm an idiot. I thought that was Queen.
What the
Regardless,
fuck?
we're so old. If anything, I feel like Queen might be slightly older than you two. Yeah, you're probably right around the same age of band.
Oh god, I already died. Wait,
River's dead.
no, I'm alright.
Sorry, that's probably my fault.
I'm alright. And I got a bloody right to say.
Right.
I might actually be dead. Oh man. He went for like the most hyper aggressive build you could possibly go for.
That's
Are you
rough,
as old
dude.
as River, Danny?
I am slightly younger, but we are the same age.
But you're not as old as him. Damn.
I think we were born the same year. No. He was born the year before me, but I was born in the beginning
Energy.
of the year. So
Wait, so you're older.
no, he was born the year before me.
Oh. Oh no.
This is bad. This is really, really fucking bad. This is like the worst. I hate my life right now.
Oh, gee.
You have not
You know what you have to do.
No. No, I fucking don't, in fact.
I
To be frank.
was hoping that I would have like stirred something in you, and you'd been like, yes.
Actually,
I do.
yeah. It did stir something in me. It stirred doubt and regret
Anger.
and sadness.
That's not what I was going for. But it is an outcome, so
Well, it's the thought that counts.
yes.
We require more minerals.
Well, actually, now that I think about the actual game theory behind it,
Uh-huh.
I think I do know what to do.
Oh. Yeah, you can dedicate this win to me.
I hope so. I mean, I just basically have to... Okay. 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 It's coming together.
Need more energy. Are you autocasting? Not enough energy. Need more energy. Are you autocasting?
The question is, did he properly transition out of the rush and then immediately start expanding the way that he needed to in order to just basically win the game off of that disruption? And chances are, given the elo that I'm currently in, yes. But we could also try to hit with this massive amount of zealot we have right now. That would be huge. He could also immediately... Okay, I'm about to have a nice timing now.
Done. To what's up?
With upgrade? Or what timing?
Yeah. With upgrade, yeah, exactly. He's trying to hit my... Oh my gosh. Yeah, he transitioned into Bane lane. Might just lose.
My dad always researches that one. You can't warp in there. Pay attention.
This is gnarly hardcore. Yeah, if I had been... my wall hadn't have fucking come down at the wrong time because I was bad.
Right. If that didn't happen, what would you do against Bane?
I would have killed him before he ever made a transition into Bane. Period. Actually, he just wasted a lot of resources on that just now. He would have died before he ever got the chance to make a transition, actually, because it was
Or
open.
like hypothetically, if he just like cut a corner.
If he just cut a corner. What do you mean?
Warp in there. Pay attention.
Yeah, like if he just made Banes somehow.
He wouldn't have been able to because of the hyper-aggressive opening he made. The math wouldn't line up.
For Artanis.
Couldn't follow up with Banes after that opening.
Right. If I had walled properly, I wouldn't have been slowed down to the point that I was slowed down to, and he never would have been able to make the Bane transition. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah,
Because
and I'm
I would
saying,
have
like,
hit him. I would have hit him
hypothetically, what
at
do you
4 minutes
do
and 30
against
seconds.
Baneling?
Killed him before they make a Bane transition.
Okay, so you've killed every Zerg, hopefully, before they make Banes, and like that's the plan.
Right. You make it impossible for them to make the Bane transition.
Na Adan Atum. Justice be done. By your will, my meditation is over.
I hate the parking situation in my apartment complex. I have to park like 100 miles away from my apartment building.
That field's been mined out.
locate it for you.
Thanks, that means a lot to me.
Need more minerals, but there are plenty of them.
I'm here.
That mineral field's gone. Looks like we're going to the lake. Mineral field depleted.
Reckoning.
You can't move in power field. Pay attention.
Highlight for ire.
For now. Intriguing. Very wide.
Oh my god, what did I do? I just recalled the fucking probe to the nexus it was at.
Danny doesn't even know why that's funny, but that's funny shit.
It sounds hilarious.
He moved the probe like 1 inch with an ability that takes energy.
Unfortunate what you've done.
You're absolutely
Silly.
right. Okay, so now if I can make a Templar transition, I'll be alright.
We can only hope.
Well, we can do everything in our power. In addition to hoping, I'll shift two. We also have to get a Robo Bay before it's too late.
You should make a secret base. Nah, just kidding. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Upgrade complete.
I just accidentally sent a bunch of probes across the map!
Why are you doing that?
I don't know.
To free up supply is why you would want to do that. When you're like capped out, right? You can free up for more army men.
Yo. But that's not why I accidentally did it.
Your probes are under it. You must place that in a power field. They're attacking your base, you know.
Can I do a little commentate on this fight? We got some roaches.
Oh god, you're like way too far behind for it not to be annoying as shit. Bro. I'm already dead, by the way, without my reaction. Like,
Oh, you are?
oh yeah. No, he basically just made exactly enough roaches to like all he did was fucking make units the entire game, too. It's fucking annoying as dick. Like, you know that's like my least favorite game to play, where I don't get to play because all they do is make fucking units. Actually, we might be alright. We might be alright.
That field's been mined out. They're attacking your probe. Watch your mineral line. That mineral field's gone. Looks like we're going to the late game.
I didn't tomb too many roaches. Sorry, it was just a little quiet there. You know.
No, yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
You can't warp in there. Pay attention. Need more vesting gas. Might be time to
Should you go DT this
That
game?
mineral field's gone.
Should I go TT? I mean, he doesn't really have any observers or anything, does he?
Mineral field depleted.
Oh, I just saw you get a bunch of Templars right after I say that. It's funny.
Looks like we're going to the late game.
Did he kill my cyber? He killed my cyber.
You can't warp in there. Pay attention.
Orthosis pylon.
That field's been mined out. We require more minerals.
Like 20 roach-ish. Thinning them out.
You have not enough minerals.
Thinned, I should say.
They're attacking your probes. Watch your mineral line.
He did a queen walk? That's adorable.
You must place that in a power shield on minerals.
Has he been creep spreading pretty good? Dang, get a little observer or something.
You're absolutely right.
Oh no, he just accidentally sent one queen like fucking hotkeyed it or something.
Think that's what happened there?
I thought you meant like a march, like a walk across the map as like a few of them.
Could have been it.
Protoss need a power field for that. They're one weakness.
Cause like that could be a real thought that where they're like, fuck it, I have like 6 queens, so they better go fight in a minute when they get across the map. You know?
Yeah. This is heavily tilted in his favor, actually, right now.
That needs a power. You require more Vespine gas. Not enough minerals.
But it's actually really bad to do that anyway with queens. They like nerfed. Yeah, it's not good.
Boys, well, I'm gonna skedaddle on out of here.
Peace out.
Y'all have a good rest of your night, and River, good luck. Good luck to you.
Thanks, but luck is not a factor in StarCraft ever.
Even though you say it every game.
Yeah, that.
Not enough minerals.
But yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
Peace out, me. But thank you for the thought.
You should just say have fun then. Say good, have fun. Good game, have fun.
Good fun. Have games.
Have lots of good fun games. Yeah.
Good fun, have games.
We shall stand against the darkness. Thus
Did you know who that guy was in your chat? The Noah Pat something? Asked about the YouTuber and shit.
No, I did
Was it
not
just a
know who that
random?
was. I think that was just a random.
Oh shit! Sorry, I just saw the lurkers.
Yeah. Do I have an observer? Oh, where the fuck did my observer go? You know it's a good Zerg when your observers just randomly fucking go missing constantly?
That mineral field's gone. They're going after a pylon. Active. Pylon under attack. Did you warp in a backup? Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Good fucking god, where the fuck is my observer? It's gonna just go missing.
Your probes are under attack. Protoss needs. You can't warp in. That's you. You're engaging the opponent. Time to raise your APM. Base is under attack.
Man, that hurts. It hurts and it's sad. When you lose because of a cheap trick they learned on YouTube where they put some Hydras with their lurker army and just fucking win because of it.
Looks like we're going to the late game.
No tilt, bro. No ladder tilt.
You're absolutely right. I am not ladder tilting.
Maybe a little, but fuck yeah, this guy, fuck
More minerals.
him.
We're just gonna base trade super hard.
Your base is under attack. Stay cool. They're attacking your base, you know.
He just warp out, just later.
No, later,
Go on there,
bitch.
baby.
Yo.
Not enough Vespene gas.
Protoss are good at base trading, I feel like, because they just have like a
Base is
that
under
little
attack.
prism and warp prism that they can use. But no, if they're like base trading and they lose all the gateways, then they can't warp, right?
Right.
So you'd still have to like protect your infrastructure somehow.
Mineral field depleted.
What upgrades does he have?
It's hard telling.
You can't warp in there.
Just hard telling. Wait, get that
I
infestation
sent him
pit.
straight back to the Stone Age just now. Okay. What? I used the fucking ability.
What? Why did it do that?
Because he destroyed the base.
That field's been mined out.
Oh
We
wow.
have an expansion. Mineral field depleted.
We both have to tech back up as quickly as possible.
Jesus, Zerg just does not
Ula Sadari. On dice.
breathe. He's just like, go in, go in.
That's how you have
in.
to do it, dude.
That needs a power field. Ah, 귀찮아.
But like, I don't know. I feel like you should still know what you're doing a little bit. He kind of fucked up with the
Dude.
bane lanes and shit.
That was actually such a fucking intense game, bro. I can't say that I've had
You beat
games.
him?
Yeah, I beat him, dude. With that base trade,
Wow.
dude, it all came down to the fucking base trade. When you pull
Yeah, that
out.
was nice.
Thanks, man.
Holy
thought it was
shit,
good.
I didn't think you'd win that.
I didn't either.
Yeah, you just took out the tech. He didn't, like, what? I thought he could have fucking took out your base trading army. Replay that shit.
Well, it's like Harstum said. So it came down to a point when those things were walking into my base. Right about here, actually. It came down to a moment when he walked his lurkers into my base. And Harstum says lurkers are like siege tanks on steroids. He said everywhere there's a lurker, imagine that there's 1.5 tanks, right?
Okay.
But imagine that they move slower and siege and unsiege slower. So what do you do when something's more powerful than you but slower than you? Well, you just fucking walk past it. Right? So, I mean, I've been chewing on exactly how to implement that in my games for a long time. And he says...
Until now?
Yeah, well, until recently. But he says that even though it's really scary, if they get a good siege point outside your natural, it's time to base trade, and you have to do it now. You know? So, I mean, that's what that game came down to.
Damn, yeah, you knew what to do. Danny was right. At one point, you knew what to do. And he didn't even stick around, the fucking... Probably watching anime, the weeb.
What a weeb. When these Banes rolled around the side and then erupted like kind of cattywampus, that was interesting.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. He like didn't seem very good for those Banes. Like he just ran them around your base for a sec, then fucking blew them up into some Z-lots, a shield battery, and a fucking pylon, basically.
Oh.
Like, okay, there goes 1,500, plus.
Yeah, let's actually look at the units lost when that happened. It was about even. He just trades evenly across.
With the Banes, like...
Yeah. When they erupt, it's completely even. But the problem was he was taking out a bunch of my structures and destroying his own army off of it. If he had done that on my min line, that might have been a lot more brutal, but he didn't.
I mean, yeah, but it should be still beneficial even here, because he forces your army away and then forces another warp in.
Right, well, that's a warp in that hypothetically I'd be making anyway, like on that timing. I guess on the proist level, you want to be expanding until you have to warp in. So I guess you're right. But I'm not like pro yet. I'm also not droning the way I should be. Let me see. I mean, I'm at 62. Anywhere between 60 and 76 probes is like an acceptable level of probes at my elo. Or 54, I would say, in like 76 probes is acceptable to just be at. Oh man, I thought I was so dead. Okay, let's skip forward to the spot that I thought that we were actually at. That was a good fight. There were a lot of good fights this game. Just good fights. This was scary for me right here. I was like, uh-oh, I'm about to lose so many Archons. Because that is a really high Roach Hydra count.
He didn't expand like he should have. He could have double expanded and shit.
Yeah, how many... I mean, he has enough resources. He should be expanding to every single, like... Oh, but I hit him with this run by too, while his army's all fucked off over there. So that's nice. I may have stopped because I was sending run bys like crazy the entire game too. So I may have stopped 1 or 2 expands with that. I wasn't looking because so much shit was popping off the whole game. This was one of the most fun games I've had against Dessert. Oh, this was scary. Yeah, this is it right here. This is when, okay, so I walk into his third. I get a good drone hit as well as taking out this base.
How many lurkers does he have?
Oh, God. Fucking 15. 15 lurk.
Okay.
So that's
15 flow ass.
That's worth 21 tanks
Boom.
according to Hearthstone.
That's a lot of resources. I don't even know how much a tank is.
Well, in DPS, that's worth 21 tank.
Oh,
In resources, it's worth, let's see here. 15 times... Well, you have to morph the fucking thing too, so that's 150 per plus 150, 300 per. So 15 times 300, that's 7,500 resources worth of lurker. Is that right? 300 times 15.
75?
Or 300 times 15. Yeah, it's 7,500 resources. Is that right? 300 times 10 would be 3K. Oh, okay, no, it's 4,500 resources worth of lurk. 4,500. Yup, instantly pops my fucking observer as it flies over the wall. Did you see that? Or you're about to see it, probably. Ah, it's so AIDS, dude. This is a comp I see a lot out of Zerg, too. It's like, just enough Hydras that you always have some Hydras. Observers to kill your or I should say Overseers to see your Observer, and then just lurk. Just fuck tons of lurk. And it's like hyper viable.
You can't chill a Terran scan.
I wonder how many bases he thinks I'm on. He doesn't know about my other bases. He doesn't know that I'm still on 3 base. That's crazy. That's the other reason I won, because I just had map vision and was scouting constantly, and he just didn't even know how many bases I had. Because he would have sent some lings over here, or some roaches over here, like those reinforcement, like all those reinforcement roaches should have gone to my expands. Just a couple of lings over here would have killed this base. He still has no idea. That's insane.
Yeah, just skill diff.
And then watch. They say, so how this plays out right here, every time his lurkers walk up, I'll hit them, and then right when they burrow, I'm like, alright, and walk away. That's what Hearthstone says to do. He's like, alright, you hit the lurkers when you can, and they burrow, fucking walk away.
Mm.
He's still got like
Yeah,
half his
like-
army just sitting in my main.
Lurkers are hard to use in a base trade situation.
Yup.
Guy didn't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah, that's
Right
why.
here, like coming up at the 23 minutes, he just throws the game, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, he thinks, okay,
Well,
I've got him trapped in my base.
No, he's kind of fucked now at this point because
Your probes are getting owned.
He just
Yeah.
discovered my reach expand too. He has no idea there's a base sitting behind it too that's almost mined out. I was looking to, oof, man. That was when I tried to recall those guys out. Yeah, that was sad for me, but
yeah, if he got that recall off, he would have been more fucked.
yeah, he would have been super
that's what I
fucked.
mean. Like, didn't know what to do at all here. He's like, all right, I'll just lose all my tech in this base trade and then die. Is that how I do it?
Poor guy. I mean, it's hard to call sometimes. Really hard to call when you're under pressure too.
Yeah, I mean, you do lose the stalkers also.
Yeah, I could have
Eventually,
pulled
but-
him out or something. I just
No, I mean,
recalled
like,
with the
if-
wrong base too, because if I had recalled with that base instead of this base, like all hastily, I'd still have those stalkers, which would have been massive too. Okay, and then he brings the lurkers in. Let's look at the units lost tab at this point. He's still up on units. Trickles the lurks in. What was it that
Yeah,
made him
no,
call GG, though? That's my question.
He just gave up.
Going after a pylon. A classic tactic.
Yeah,
Bro, he
he
wasn't spreading creep. He
still had 5 lurk,
fucking-
though.
didn't have bases left. He just gave up.
There was my forge. Okay, here's the problem, though. Here's the problem. He didn't have to give up here, because look. He's got 5 lurk. If he walks those up and burrows them right here, I lose this fucking base, dude. My forge isn't even done. I don't have detection. I don't have a robo bay anymore. He killed my robo bay. The only thing I have is like a twilight.
Yeah, dang, he could have. Right, that's why I kept saying like he threw this shit
Yeah, he threw.
hard.
He threw. Because, like, the best thing I can do at this point is warp in, like, or make, like, 5 more gates right here. I do have a lot of minerals, so I could make, like, 5 more gates right here, slap down a robo bay, like, right here, because I still have this thing. Make sure I build another cyber core. Hope that he doesn't, like, burrow this, kill this base, immediately unburrow and walk over here, but at this point in the game, he still doesn't even know this exists. Which this is my 3rd. He should know if my 3rd exists or not. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, he was probably just looked at the time.
Like, well,
Something.
I don't have very many units left. That was intense. That was intense, bro.
Yeah, I joke around saying skill difference, but
It was
apparently the
closer than...
MMR is pretty close.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it was closer than I think he even realized. Because if I were him, I would have... Like, given the information that he had, he probably figured I only had 1 base left, which I still would have kept going. You know, like, if I were him. Like, he had, like, 8 lurkers left. That's worth 12 tanks. Like, what Terran gives
Like-
up when they have 12 tanks left?
Like 6 lurker.
Dear Terran. I'm still
Yeah,
so
but
lost in my
Terran
Terran
tanks are
matchup.
way better than lurkers.
I don't think so. Yeah, that's no, I don't think so.
Need more minerals, but there are plenty of rocks.
Yeah, that's because you don't play Zerg and only a little Terran.
The walk distance down to where I need to put this pylon. It's kinda high.
Unless you're like super fucking pro with lurkers or something, or have an amazing build order with them. That you were talking about you're like, I've seen this fucking build where they just snipe at your obs.
Well, yeah. I have seen that build quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean it's just basic fucking Hydra lurker.
Minerals.
Yeah, but it's like a specific anti-Protoss build. What is that?
Right.
It's a fucking proxy, dude. This guy's proxying me.
Probes are under attack.
Oh, you scouted out the
They're attacking your
proxy?
probe. Watch your mineral line.
Yup.
Wait, what the I just got an ad. But I saw a supply depot. What?
Yeah, he doesn't have any resource production at his base. Am I already getting okay, good.
They're attacking your probe. You're short on mineral line. Are you saturated yet?
You're gonna cheese, I'm gonna cheese, mister.
Do you want the fried rice?
Your probes are under not enough minerals. Your probes are getting owned.
Says I'm the only viewer in your stream.
That's alright. My VODs get
Not enough minerals.
views after the fact when they upload to YouTube. I've noticed.
You're short on minerals. Are you saturated yet?
Yeah, but didn't you just say like YouTube? You're not like focusing on that right now. Just mainly like the Twitch part.
Yeah, I have said that. It doesn't matter if I'm focusing on whatever anyway. Like, what do you want me to just end the stream? Like, I just noticed that it's a good thing. I'm happy with.
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
Mineral line.
I'm just gonna go straight to Eric because this guy's a cheeser.
Your probes are getting owned.
Alright, waking me up when
Your probes are
carriers
under
have
attack.
arrived.
Might go a little bit of DT, a little bit of. I'll go DT for early harass and then carrier behind it. That sounds pretty brutal against Terran. Terran hates both of those things. I might have lost this. This build order is one of those non-build orders that sucks.
We require
Prismatic.
need more minerals, but there are plenty of rocks. enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Channel the light of Io.
Oh, he sees the DT shrine. We're gonna have to be frisky with our DTs. We want to get any damage done with them. Yeah, we probably lose. This was slow as dick balls. Also, I didn't do arguably the most important thing, which was make more gates.
Research complete.
How is that true?
We can try to stop him from expanding, though, which would be massive, and also just expand on our own. Watch the main attack path.
That field's been mined out. Hope you have an expansion. You must place that in a power field.
From the shadows I come.
Well, that sucks. Alright. It's not like he saw it coming from a mile away because Terran has literal map hacks.
Completed.
Anything like that.
I return to serve.
You require more Vespine gas. Not enough Vespine gas. This upgrade makes your unit stronger. That mineral field's gone. Looks like
Gotta love how fucking broken tanks are. One ends my life.
pylon under attack. Did you warp in a backup?
We meet the enemy in glorious battle.
Mineral field depleted. Your probes are getting owned.
Kids microing like it means something or something like that.
You require more Vespene.
Here?
Not enough Vespene gas.
Just gonna disrespectfully throw my gear. You gotta have them see you throw your Nexus back down, like as you finish them off too. It's just nice and BME.
Did he proxy?
No, I didn't proxy. We're 11 minutes into the game.
Oh yeah, I see that.
You're short on minerals. Are you
Prismatic core.
We require more.
I just did a shit non-build order and
This vessel
threw a couple of units away at the beginning of the game.
Alright.
carrier has arrived.
Basically, the only way that I can win this now is if he fucking lets me just keep making area units. Which he tried to end my life just now and like
Need
failed.
more minerals, but there are plenty of rocks.
Actually, somehow. It's
Because you killed the tank.
did a shit non-build order. Shouldn't be able to be alive.
Can't lose that tank in the push, or the push is over.
True. True. Gotta keep that tank alive. Just get some batteries up over here that would be huge.
You have not enough minerals. We re-
Direct my vengeance.
Where's my fucking thingy? Oh, there it is.
There it is. Ah, of course.
Ah, of course.
not enough minerals.
Send some DT scouts out now, because that's what they're for. At this point in the game.
Taking damage. Terrible,
It's
terrible.
always what they're for against Terran.
By the void.
Upgrades done. To us up.
This vessel shall evade. Battle is upon us.
That field's been mined out. Hope you have an expansion. That mineral field's gone. Looks like we're going to the late game. They're going after a pylon.
Yeah, I fucking lost this game when he knew how to respond.
Need more Vespene gas.
Like, straight up.
Respond to what?
So me going straight to air.
That field's been mined out.
Oh,
Hope you have an expansion.
because he said I'm cheesing.
Yeah. And then I also just did a non-build order. Like, it was just so bad.
Ow.
Ow. Well,
Oh, yeah.
I saw. Oh, you know what? I need to watch the replay and see if he actually proxied. Because what he may have done there was delay his double barracks for just long enough to make me freak out and build something stupid. Because that's what I did. I freaked out and I built something fucking stupid. Okay, he built one thingy. I walked in, saw that he wasn't building a barracks. And then he actually just went Nexus first. And then he built a barracks. And I went, all this bullshit. And I didn't expand until 225. Oh! Fucker. He went, okay, the problem there too was that he went with a fast expand, so he had fast eco and more minerals than me. Whereas I saw fast expand and thought that it was a proxy with hyper-aggression, and so I delayed my economy to respond to his non-existent hyper-aggression. So what ended up happening after 2 minutes and 30 seconds, which is where I lost the game, was I had less eco than normal and he had more eco than normal. I already lost. I had completely fucking lost the game.
Well, that's a pretty standard build to go.
To go
Command
supply
center
depot
first?
command center? I've never seen that before in my life. I mean, I'm not saying it's not a standard build, I'm just saying I've never seen it before in my life.
You're short
Besides
on
maybe
minerals.
years
Are
ago,
you
I don't know.
saturated yet? You have not enough minerals.
I said good luck, have fun, and he did. That makes me sad.
Not enough minerals. Need more minerals, but there are plenty of rocks.
See, one guys.
They're attacking your probes. Watch your mineral line.
That's the first unit he builds. Reaper. Okay. Very, very standard stuff. This is the standard build I'm used to. If I had known that he went Nexus first, I would have just built 4-gate and killed him. That last guy, there's no reason I should have lost that game the way that I did. Besides that, I just don't see that shit. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm so bad. Alright, I'll be alright. Be alright. Recovery mode. Except for I built my gate all the way over there. Yeah, it's too late for me to be playing this fucking game right now. Okay, cool. We only lost one unit.
Not enough energy. Need more energy. Are you autocasting?
Combat awaits.
We require more minerals.
Give us your...
I return to serve.
I am here in the shadows.
Research complete.
Very wise. I am here in the shadows.
The enemy closes.
I am the voice of the eclipse. Cold is the void. Very well. I serve for now.
Not enough energy.
Orange is
more Vespine gas.
I return to serve.
I am here in the shadows.
Upgrade complete.
Intriguing. Veraku.
You must construct additional pylons.
My life for ire.
Your forces are under attack.
I am the voice of the
My meditation is over.
bidding. Very well.
Research is done. That one's been in for years. You're out of supply. Probes and pylons. You must warp in more pylons. Try for a proxy maybe.
My life for ire.
Protoss need a power field for that. Their one weakness.
My life for ire.
Not enough Vespine gas.
For the reckoning.
You can't warp in there. They're one weakness. Attention.
My life for ire.
You must place that in a power field.
Ah!
Insufficient Vespine gas. That field's been mined out. You must construct additional pylons.
My life for ire.
That mineral field's gone. Looks like we're going to the lake.
He killed it?
Presence.
Not enough Vespine gas. You can't warp in there. Pay attention.
My life for ire.
Mineral field depleted. They're attacking your base, you know. You can't warp in there. This upgrade makes your Your base is under attack. Stay cool.
My life for ire.
Yeah, it's too late for me. I'm just losing MMR at this point. I gotta hit the hay. But good night. Good night. I should have been
Good night, bro.
streaming earlier when I hit my fucking 15 game win streak. That was fat. Love you.
That was today.
Yeah, it was today. There's a reason
Oh, nice.
There's a reason I'm at 2850 and not 2500 anymore. I was at an average of 20 MMR a game. I climbed from 2500 MMR to 2800 or 2850 or 2860 actually. I was sitting at 2850 again. I like won one, lost one, won one, lost one. Just now on stream, but earlier I climbed 360 MMR, so it felt like 15 games, but really it was 20 a game. I don't know what's 360 divided by 20. 360 divided by 20. It was an 18 game win streak, straight up. Like right when I got off work, I came home, I was like, I think I know the way. And like I fucking won 18 games in a row. It's pretty bad. Might have been 17.
Right.
Might have been 18, but I just couldn't lose, dude. It was nutty. But yeah, they say once you like I feel like maybe I just kind of burned myself out on it, or maybe the RuneScape made me stupid.
Mhm.